Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for this late, getting almost close to very late Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for another video. I was going to do a 2 for Tuesday, because it's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, but I didn't have a taco. But I don't eat tacos anyway. But anyway. But this is video number 3. So a triple threat on your Tuesday, October the 25th, 2022. Or if you're watching this particular video, or any one of my videos that I did earlier today on the PG Ranch channel, you're watching it on the replay on October the 26th, 2022. But thank you all for watching on my third video right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching once again, and hope you liked the video. Hit that like button, stick it straight up all those fake people's asses, and Susan too. She likes that type of thing. I don't know, not like that, but you know what I mean. She's a cunt, but we don't know. She's a whore. But I digress. So hit the like button, hit that subscribe button down below in my pants, and on this channel and my other channels, which are down there. And friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you feel like it. If not, get the fuck off my channels and go fuck yourself. And share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell and basically treat it like it's your bitch or all these fake friends that turn on you. Or just anybody, just smack them around. Just treat it like it's your bitch. But hit the bell and get notified. That's all I gotta say about that. And we move on. Alright, it's late. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I should be sleeping, but I did sleep earlier, right after NXT went off the air. And I took a little bit of a power nap, and I just got up about 45 minutes ago. Had some extra dinner and everything. I was just hungry. So I had a late night snack. And it just amazes me. All the videos that have been done on me today and yesterday. Well, basically in the last 48, getting close to 72 hours. So basically almost 3 days now. All this shit with everybody doing videos saying, oh, I'm cutting ties with you, this and that, banning me from their channels, blocking me from social media. I mean, it is what it is. Am I sad about it? No, not really. I could care less, really. To be honest, to be perfectly honest, like seriously, I don't care. I don't care. I already made my video, my making amends video, and then I did a follow-up, which is the first video on that is down below in the description box. So go watch that. It's kind of like an aftermath video, but I will be doing another one maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I'm not sure yet because I got a lot of things to do over the next few days. Besides, get my mind back in my mind correct again. It's going to take time. I already said that before. But to all the people that, you know, did videos and cut ties with me, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry that you felt that way, but I know some of the videos are, you know, where people just raging and acting like complete assholes and not, you know, acting your age, or like, I mean, acting like complete babies that didn't get their ice cream. I understand your complaints, and I'm sorry that for everything that happened, and like I said in my making amends video, I'm taking full responsibility for it. And I'm just moving on from this goddamn situation that, you know, I handled differently, and I didn't admit to anything. I shouldn't have even defended myself. Over the past few years, I shouldn't even have defended myself about the pedophilia crap. I keep getting brought up, and it's basically slander. It's slander. There's no real proof. that I ever admitted to anything. The whole thing is basically done with. I said what I said back then, 10 years ago. I don't know why people keep bringing it up. I don't know. Just because of this whole situation with all these trolls going after my former friends, you look back 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 7 years ago, and everything that I debunked, basically, is coming back to fruition. It's 2022, goddammit. Getting close to 2023. But, I have nothing really left to say. Besides, I'm taking responsibility for it, and I'm going to get help, and then, I'm getting help. I'm going to be on a new medication pretty soon. I mean, this is not a whole WJ witch hunt. Remember that shit? Not even close to that. People think, I'm worse than Arthur. And I have nothing bad to say about Arthur. He's just weird. I'm weird too, but I'm not, on his level of weird. Whether you people like it or not. And if you do, fuck you. Because you don't know me from a hole in the wall. Wherever you may be. Whether it be the United States, Canada, or even a shithole in the United Kingdom. Because everybody from there is a shithead, except for a couple people I know. So it's a shithole country. Kind of like the United States, because everybody's a shithead here, too. Well, not me, but, I mean, I have my flaws, But, like I said, I'm only human of flesh and blood. Like that great song. Not great song, but it's lyrics from a great song of the same name. I'm only human. If you don't know who sings that, go look it up. But I'm moving on from this, and I really don't care if any more people do videos about me pertaining to this whole thing. I don't care. I don't really give two shits about the trolls doing videos about me, reposting videos. They're gonna all go down eventually because you trolls just keep going and going and going. And one guy wants to keep this shit going. I already told you what's gonna happen. I already told you. You're a slandering, stalking, fat bitch. That's what you are. A fat fucking bitch. They got bored from a fucking whore and a fucking fake as fuck veteran. They bore a piece of shit. And that's you. And if you don't like me saying that, too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. I'm not slandering your name. I'm just giving facts. Because I'm Peter Gilmore. And unlike MJF dropping nukes, I don't even drop nukes. I drop facts. I don't drop pipe bombs like CM Punk. I drop rockets. Nukes, atomic bombs, I think it's the same thing. Or maybe I drop atomic bombs. They're more deadly than a nuke, actually. Well, maybe the same thing. I don't know. Whatever. But it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, I already told you want to keep it going. I'm not gonna give two shits. I'm not talking to you anymore. You're just a stalking bitch, and your other friends are or bitches too. Just hope you have a nice holiday season going into 2023, because you're gonna be the same fucking person doing that shit. You're not gonna grow up. You're 27, still living with your dad in a fucking retirement home. Damn. Grow up. Get out of daddy's, shadow. Get out of here. Go live your life already. God damn. But I know you're watching. I know you are. And your little butt buddy friends are watching too. Yeah, see? and one person watches me. It's you and your 2 friends, or more than 2 friends with your fake accounts. And you can't come in because you're blocked. And I'm never gonna let you in. I'm not Bray Wyatt, but let me in. There's 4. Here we go. Here come the assholes. Oh, I love it. But that's what these people do. I drop facts. They do videos on me, clipping shit. And it's gonna go down every time, and you keep re-uploading it. It's gonna keep going down until you get the point. But you can't get the point because you have no brain. So either split up or shut up. That's all I gotta say about that. And as of now, I have shut you up, and you will always be shut up. So, kiss my ass, you Boston bitch. And that's all I gotta say. I'm done with you, and your little butt buddy friends too. But you'd like it that way, right? Mr. Grinder? I'm not on that site. I don't even know what it is. I know what it is, but I don't associate with that crap. I'm a good Christian boy, right on. I don't do that shit. I'm married. But it is what it is. But, aside from that, I'm just, probably tomorrow, maybe Thursday, I'm going to do a season, well, not even a season finale, but I'm just going to do a final video, final aftermath video, just putting everything to bed, and I'm just going to move on and focus on my videos and be with actual real people that I actually like on social media. I'm going to talk to them. I'm not going to talk to these fake people anymore. Because when 2023 comes and you see all the changes that I've made and my mind's in the right place, just don't come crawling back to me. Just don't. I'm not crawling back to you. I could care less what you do in the rest of this year and going into next year. I wish you well in your future endeavors, but if it's a year from now or whatever, you put the past behind you and you see that my content is getting better. It might stay the same, but it might get better. But my mental state will be much better. I can guarantee that. But, we'll have to see what happens in the next, basically 8 weeks from now and going into 2023. We're about 50, 60 days away, so really a little over 2 months. Just a tad over 2 months. We'll see what happens with that. But I am getting the help that I need, that you people want me to get. And like I said, I own up to my mistakes, and I'm just going to move on from all the shit that's happened in the last almost 3 days now. I'm just going to move forward. And if you guys want to move forward, I wish you all well. And to everybody else, you can go fuck yourselves. Because you're still going to be on Irrelevant Island for the rest of your fucking lives. And that's pretty much it. Want to keep slandering my name? Don't care anymore. Because your rants and your everything else, all these videos with your rants and everything else, I don't care anymore. I really personally don't care anymore. But, that's it. I could care less to even watch it because it makes me want to vomit. Uncontrollably. On your face. But that's just another story for that another time. But, yeah. Your videos are meaningless now. But we'll move on from there. I don't want to keep talking about it. Alright. So I have 2 rant videos in the description box below. Will be in there. I have to after I edit it up and everything before I head off. because I got the day off tomorrow. So, but I got errands to run. I got to go to physical therapy, and I got stuff to do. Not worry about boring as fuck people on the internet. Because that's what most of these trolls are. Boring as fuck people with no life. And that's it. So the first video is basically kind of like an aftermath video of my making amends video. So like a part 2. And then the second video that I did is about Clowns View Entertainment. He got into the situation now. Opened his big mouth. So that's the only thing big on him is his mouth. Which we all know what's little. Right, Jen? But I digress. So I did a video basically ripping him a new one for his video, which he took down and privated like a little bitch that he is, because that's what he does. Every time he does a rant, which is not even a rant, it's just garbage. The ones he did on JD, the ones he did on Chase, other people, he keeps them up for a little while, and then you try to respond, you want to put it in the video, unless you save it really quickly beforehand, but not even worth the point now, because he takes it down like a little bitch. Because that's what he is, a fucking bald-headed bitch. That's what he did. It took 7 fucking years to do it, right? 7 years after I basically eradicated him from fucking YouTube in that great hangout in 2015 that I'm still getting praised about. It is what it is. Should have done it way before then, not now, because you wanted to fit in with everybody that's doing videos about me. So you can take that vid that's deleted and take your CM Punk vids and shove it straight up your fucking ass. That's it. So you can go fuck yourself, Sean Thurman. Not Sean Patrick, it's Thurman. Don't ask me how I know that, because I know. Your little secret weapon you used to have back in the day. And you threw him under the bus. Now he works for me. That's not Prince Idol. It's somebody else. Not Bullfrog or anybody else. I could care less about Bullfrog. But you had a co-host, and he helped your channel so much. And then what you do, you threw him under the bus. Because all you think about is yourself. I don't think about myself. I should have thought about my friends, but I fucked that shit up, and that's on me. And like I said, I'm gonna man up and everything, but that's on me, and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna get the help I need, get my mind into a better mental state, and I am going to be taking a break. Not right now, but around Christmas time. I'm going to take a good break, get my mind right, and finish off the year, and then I'm going to come back probably sometime in probably January 3rd, maybe January 4th. I don't know yet, but see how everything goes after that. But I am going to be taking a week off, because I think I deserve a week off. People say I need more than a week, maybe months, but I'm not going to do what I did in 2017 and take 6 months off. I mean, it helped me mentally, but physically, it's like, it is what it is. But like, I'm not taking 6 months off. No, a week at most. But I'm not gonna do videos, or even I might do one video, and that's gonna be my New Year's Eve video, and that's it. But other than that, that's basically all I'm going to be doing after my Christmas video. And then that's going to be it. Then I'm going to focus on 2023 and everything else that's going on with that. and we're gonna move on from there. So that's it. So that's what's gonna happen come the rest of this year and going into 2023. I'm gonna focus on my life and not focus on YouTube drama anymore, and that is a fact. I'm not gonna promise it because I break my promises a lot, but I'm not gonna guarantee it. But I can assure you that come 2023, I'm gonna be a different person, and it's gonna start right now. As soon as tomorrow hits, I'm moving on from this shit. I mean, I'll do the final aftermath video tomorrow or Thursday, just kind of clear, like bringing everything together, and that's pretty much it. But it's over. It's done with. I think people need to move on from this, and if they can't, then oh well. God have mercy on your soul. Your rotting soul. But it is what it is. Alright. Let's move on from that. Alright, so it's Tuesday night. You know what that means. It is time for on video number 3. It's on the Peter Gilmore channel with your great host, the tribal god, Peter Gilmore. That's me. And it is time right now. It's for a very late night NXT review for October the 25th, 2022, or like I said, if you're watching on the replay, October 26th, 2022. Getting closer and closer to Halloween. That shitty holiday that it is. Well, every holiday is shitty, but, I don't like the holidays that much. I mean, I like Christmas and all because, it's the greatest time in the world. For me, personally, but every other holiday I could really care less. That's it. That's pretty much it. Alright, so before we get into that, alright. We got my good buddy from the UK, Will Rally Sport Rally. A good man. He's a good guy. That's all I gotta say about that. Also, big ups to ITB. I know I saw your video. I didn't watch all of it because I know you had Chase on. Well, sorry, Ulysses, because I'm not gonna call him Chase anymore, or a big boy. But yeah, I saw your video, ITB, and I did leave a comment, but you probably were not gonna see it because you probably cut ties with me too, and that's okay. But I did give you respect and everything, and I appreciate that you came in my chat the other day, my making amends video. And like I said, I have no problem with you, but you want to do that, cut ties, and you want to move away from that, then I understand. And it is what it is. I hope we can rekindle something in the future. And that's all I gotta say. And we move on. But Real Rally Sport Rally, good guy from the UK. Top of the morning to you, love. Anyway, he says, says, hi, Pete. What's up? Well, what's up to you too. How's it going? On this, now, Wednesday morning in England, we're going to have tea and crumpets with the King and Duchess. I keep saying that. I just love saying that because you come on my videos when it's like early in the morning in the UK. Nothing wrong with that. I love the UK. Well, most of the UK. Just some people that live in the UK I could really care less for. Because they're all assholes. But it is what it is. My videos go global anyway. They go to Ireland. They go to freaking Australia, India, even Iran for some odd reason. Iran and Iraq. I mean, who do I know in Iran and Iraq? Thank you very much, though, but okay. I even have people from Brazil watch. Not now, but I've had. So, my channels are global, motherfuckers. So that's the power of the prophecy. The power, the mighty power. And we move on. So, hope everything's going well with you, sir. Thank you for coming in. Okay, all the best. I can't be bothered being involved with YouTube drama. Fuck that. I ignore people. Do my own channel. That's what you should do. That's what I should have done years ago. To be honest with you, dude, I should have done that years ago. But I was a different person back then. A way different person than I am now. I still have those tendencies, but I'm gonna be 46 in about 7 weeks from now. I don't want to be 50 doing the same fucking bullshit and talking to fucking little boys, because that's what they are. These 20, 30-year-old boys, because they're not men. They got small wangs, most of them do, not all of them, but they just got no lives, and all they do is YouTube drama on their fake fucking dead channels. But it is what it is. You do your own thing. Don't worry about those assholes. Just block them. That's all I gotta say about that. Just block those motherfuckers. Focus on your channel. And focus on doing videos that you like to do. You do your little car videos. You talk about wrestling and other things on your channel. And it's very good. Good, very good. That's all I gotta say about that. You're doing good. You're doing good. I appreciate you supporting me, supporting the channels that I'm on. I love Christmas. It's cool, and my birthday. Ooh, when's your birthday? Is it around my birthday? My birthday is Christmas Eve. Well, we all knew that already. The greatest thing in the world. You want to know why? Because I celebrate a birthday with a fucking rock and roll legend like, let me kill myself, Motorhead. We play rock and roll. Rock out with your cook out. All right. Rock on. Throw up those horns there, Real Rowdy Sport Rowdy. Throw up those damn horns, my friend. Up the irons, goddammit. No, not an iron like you iron your clothes. We call this it's called the universal metal symbol, but it's also called, in Italian, it's called a maloik. If you have seen Ronnie James Dio's biography, the first one, not the new one that's out now, or the Behind the Music that used to be on VH1, you could probably look that up somewhere. But he talks about inventing, the metal sign, even though Gene Simmons thinks he invented it. Pfft, bullshit. He thinks he invented everything. What, you Chris Jericho? But you're not. I mean, you're a great guy, a great singer, in a great-ass band like Kiss. But you have an ego problem there, Gene Simmons. Just saying. Just saying. You didn't invent this. You invented the freaking cow tongue, basically. That's what he did. That's what he invented. The big, long-ass tongue. And spitting blood out your mouth. Crazy. But I digress. But yeah. This is called the Maloik, or the Evil Eye. You can give the Evil Eye for protection, or, you can give the Evil Eye for, just to ward off evil, or you can, do this and for your own protection. It's just Italian lore, but if you want to look up, I don't know how you spell it, but I think you can just go on Google, because you can Google basically everything these days. But just look up, I don't even know what you can look it up as. Probably the metal horns, or I guess you can probably either the metal horns or probably just look that up, or the universal metal sign, or whatever it is. Just look it up on Google. You'll probably find something about it. Or maybe just look up the Evil Eye. There you go. Do that. You'll learn a lot. But like I said, it's called the Maloik. I don't know if that's actual Italian or it's kind of like a dialect. I mean, Ronnie James Dio is a great man, a great lead singer, and everything. And without him, there would be no this. Maybe Gene Simmons would have formed it if there was no Ronnie James Dio. He probably would have invented it. But, God gave us Ronnie James Dio. Sadly, he took him away a few years ago because he had stomach cancer. And you took, freaking Lemmy, too, because he had, I think, something like that, too. That was, in 2015. Very sad day that was. Even the Saturday, with Ronnie James Dio passing too. I love both of them. I mean, I didn't really like Dio back in the day. I mean, I like a few songs like "It's Just a Label in the Dark," or the ever popular "We're Off to the Witch, You Will Never Ever Return," or "Holy Diver," great stuff. And if you don't like Dio, fuck you. Go listen to your fucking Justin Bieber tapes while you're jacking off to him. Fucking idiot that he is. He's a disgrace to Canada. He's a disgrace as a singer. He's the antichrist of heavy metal and music in itself. And if you like him, well, you're fucking got problems. It's like listening to Celine Dion. Ugh. You know who's better than Celine Dion? Freaking Michael Bolton. Michael, I actually would listen to Michael Bolton songs than rather sit in a room and like hear freaking Celine Dion. My heart will go on. Shut up! I would just get up and fucking bust the fucking TV or the radio, whatever I'm listening to in that fucking room. Even the same thing with Justin Bieber or any garbage band. Maybe Hanson too. Shut up, you fucking douchebags. It is what it is. Oh, but you listen to Creed. You listen to Nickelback. I love Nickelback. They got a new album out now. They got a new video coming out tomorrow, actually, called These Days. I listened to the entire album. It's pretty damn good. Not the last album, but this album is pretty damn fucking good. Even the video for San Quentin is just amazing. And this one, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Good shit. And there's a rumor going around that Scott Stapp and, what's his name? Mark Tremonti of Alter Bridge, of Tremonti, his side band, or his own band, I should say. There's a rumor going around that Creed could be making another comeback. Oh, I'm going to be there for that. Even though Scott Stapp was weird back in the day with his alcohol addiction. But even the last album, their reunion album, which is called, I think, Full Circle, not a great album, but still. And I like Alter Bridge too. I mean, who doesn't like Alter Bridge? I mean, they have Edge's theme song, well, two of Edge's theme songs, well, one of Edge's theme songs, even though the second one was his theme song when he started the Judgment Day. Now, basically, it's Finn Balor's freaking theme song. Well, the whole Judgment Day theme song is Alter Bridge The Other Side, so. But, I mean, who doesn't like Metalingus? I mean, come on. I even like his old theme, which was Rob Zombie's Never Gonna Stop. I love that one. That was great. But I think Metalingus put that one on top of that one. Shit. I love Alter Bridge. I like Rob Zombie too. I mean, I like a whole ton of metal because I'm a metal god. I know more about heavy metal than you do. You want to debate it? Let's go. We'll go days before you quit. You probably quit in the first second, but it is what it is. That's pretty much it. But we go move on from there. But yeah, with Ronnie James Dio, that's what I'm talking about. The Maloik, the evil eye. You can give it or protect yourself from it. Whatever it is. But I digress. Good stuff. Without this, there'd be no heavy metal at all. It's like if there was no Led Zeppelin, there would be no heavy metal. Even though they're not the forefathers of heavy metal, like everybody thinks they are. It's really freaking Black Sabbath is the forefathers of heavy metal. And then came after that, Judas Priest and so many other great bands. So many other great bands, and then they influenced great bands like In This Moment and Motionless in White and Lamb of God and Code Orange, and I mean so many great fucking bands, man. And if you don't like them, fuck you. Go listen to your country music and go try to sing Country Road, take me home, and you can't sing because you're a fat fuck. Pretty much. I can sing. I'm a pretty damn good singer. And I'm a pretty damn good guitarist, too. And I have been in bands before. That was in high school, but, I still play that mean old electric twanger. I love it. And I have discovered bands too. December's Fall and Sugargrass way back in the day. That was like 96 era, but they broke up. December's Fall hasn't, but they're good people. And I digress from that. Move on. I don't want to talk about music forever. I could, but I'm not going to. Where are we here? Okay. Your birthday is December 20th. Not bad, dude. 4 days before mine. 4 days before mine. 2 days after the metal goddess, the queen, Maria Brink. And, well, 4 days before probably one of the most underrated guitar players in heavy metal right now. And that's Chris Horworth. So, all of them in this moment. But, yeah, we celebrate a great month of freaking birthdays, dude. We got those two people, mine, Lemmy, and Ozzy. Ozzy's is coming up in about a month from now. A few weeks, actually. 4 or 5 weeks or so. Well, Ozzy Osbourne. Gonna be 74 years old. And he keeps on rocking. And if you don't have patient number 9, you're missing out. You are missing out. Even his back catalog and the box sets he has. I have everything. Even the rarities. On the bootlegs too. I mean, where is it? I mean, I'll show it again. Just for Real Gospel Rally, because I don't think he's seen this, but there he is. This is circa 2000, what year is this? 2002, I think. This is during the Prince of Darkness box set era. Not photoshopped. Not Make-A-Wish. He was there to do the release party. And I was there. And here's another one. Real Gospel Rally. Here's another one. Ozfest 2000. Backstage. It's on Mr. VIP. A very important Peter. Right place at the right time. Even in 2015 with that epic video from In This Moment. 2.1 million hits. Right place at the right time. And it's good to know the band too. It's good to know. And it wasn't just pure luck. Not Make-A-Wish kid, not this and that. So if you think that, then you're fucking retarded. I mean, literally fucking retarded. Like, seriously. Retarded. But I digress. We'll move on from there. I love Christmas. It's cool. And my birthday, like I said, December 20th. That's good. That's good. Well, happy early birthday to you then, I guess. I know it's early, but I wish you a happy birthday now. So I might not see you by December 20th. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. 7:12 a.m. Well, now it's 7:30 a.m. in the UK. Iran and Iraq, I get Brazil watching me. Weird. Yeah, it is weird. I mean, when you... I don't check my analytics a lot. I mean, a lot. But... I mean, I find weird countries watching me. Even China. China. And, as always, the mighty Japan. Because, as we all know, Japan, #1, forever. And ever. And ever. God bless Terry Funk. And God bless the people of Japan, because, oh, man. There's a lot of fucking hot women from Japan. Kairi, Asuka, Io, Mina Sakamura. Oh, there's so many. Oh. And all the women that wrestle in fucking Stardom and Joshi. Yummy. Food, not so much. I've never been to Japan. I'd love to go to Japan and go to a New Japan show at the Tokyo Dome. I would love to go to a Wrestle Kingdom in my time, but by that time I'll probably be old. But I digress. But yeah, I mean, Brazil is great. It's great. Actually, you know, when I got time, but I'll look at my analytics actually on this channel. Let me see here. Let's see. Where am I looking at here? Okay, here we go. Give me a second, because I have to look this up. Go to Lifetime. And people that watch my sexy ass, thank you all for watching, by the way. From wherever you may be, even in the shithole in the United States. Alright, so, okay, I'm looking at it right now. This is on my Peter Gilmore channel. I'm not gonna look on every channel. I'm just doing it on this channel, particularly. Most of my views, 65.6% is from this shithole country called the United States. 2% from the UK. No disrespect there, Ruaz Ferrari. But 2.1% are from the UK. And I got people from Canada, India, Germany. Well, I do have I have a friend that plays that mean electric twanger. Her name is I don't want to say her name, but she's in an '80s band, and pretty damn good one too. I don't know I forgot the name though, but she does a lot of good covers and everything. And I think she's in a band called Narnia. I think it's called not the movie Narnia, but or something like that. I think it's Narnia. I can't forget what it is. But yeah, thank you to everybody in Germany for watching me. Go have a beer on me. Anyway, Japan, like I said, Australia, the Netherlands. I don't even know anybody in the Netherlands that watches me, but thank you. Poland, Egypt. Maybe those mummies are watching me from the like King Tut is watching me from the freaking grave, from the pyramids or anything. All those ancient mummies, King Tut, walk like an Egyptian. Good shit. Thank you for everybody in Egypt that watches me or has watched me. Indonesia. God damn. Ireland. Well, I know a couple people from Ireland. Jason the Shield of Barry Castle. He did a video on me, kind of cutting ties with me too. But I have no problem with Jason. If he wants to do that, that's fine. I don't care. Also, General Jerry. I know he's probably gonna do one. I know he is. I just know. But it is what it is. But I'll move on. I got better friends that actually respect me and welcome me into the not even a community, into their videos and shit. Way better people. But I digress. So yeah, Ireland, the Philippines, France, Belgium, Bolivia. So Bolivia and Brazil in South America. I don't even know anybody in Brazil. Maybe the hot chicks in Brazil, because Brazil is the anal sex capital of the world. Don't ask me how you can ask me how I know that, because I watch a lot of stuff on HBO back in the day. They do a lot of documentaries about that shit. Remember Hookers on the Point? That was in the Bronx, but they do all these specials where they go to like Brazil and they talk about the prostitution rings in freaking Brazil, and then just crazy stuff. I mean, it was like the narrator is like, oh, a lot of girls like anal sex. I mean, that's your preference. I don't go that way, but I don't want to put it in the pooper. Might get shit on or anything. Ugh, I don't like shit on my dick. Come on. It's crazy shit. I love it. But yeah, that's just crazy shit. Anyway, Spain and Mexico. Because my friend Alejandro Clasa. He's not from Mexico, but he's from New Mexico. But I don't know if he has Mexican descent, but I know the missus does. She used to live in Mexico, and then she kind of moved around to New Mexico and then other places. Now she's here. She's sleeping right now, but she had a long day. I had a long night, if you know what I mean. Lay down that pipe, god damn it. Because we're married. You gotta do that shit. You gotta please your woman once in a while. When she wants to suck your dick, you get ready. You better get ready. I mean, chew your blue chew. Do what you gotta do. I don't have that problem. I don't need blue chew. certain people, they do, and it doesn't work. Because they still can't please their woman. But I digress. That's why they're DMing me so much. Like, he doesn't please me. It's like, does he use Blue Chew? Yeah, don't work. Then he has to take another one. Take 5. Even though maybe your dick will break off by then, you take 5 of those. Make sure you chew it. Don't swallow it, because it could get like stuck in your freaking neck and like. Whoa! You have a blown up neck for about 5 days. But I digress. Yeah, so it's good to have people that watch in different countries. It's good shit. But thank you to everybody in those countries for watching me, and hopefully I can branch out to more and more countries, like Russia or the Ukraine. I don't want Vladimir Putin watching my shit. The real Vladimir Putin. Fuck that motherfucker. Guy should get shot in the fucking head. By his own people, if not the Ukrainian people. That dude is fucked up in the head. For just invading a country for no apparent reason. We move on from there. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to read these comments and I'm going to get quickly into this video because it's getting really late. 46, Jesus! Hey, just call me Peter, okay? Don't say Jesus, don't say God, just call me fucking Peter Gilmore, okay? Thank you. I kid. 46, Jesus! You older than me. I thought you were younger. I'm 41. I look younger. I look like I'm like 25, 26. Like people on the street, even when I used to work in retail, people would come up to me and say, "How old are you? What the hell? It's like, how old are you?" I say 45, like 43, 45. And they go, "Nah, you can't be 45." I'm like, "You want to see my license?" 45. My birthday's in, I was born in 76. Do the math. No, you look 25, 26. Yeah, I got a baby face. And when I went to an endocrinologist way back in the day, he says, my body's, I have then I had the body of like a 15-year-old and I wasn't growing properly. And now I'm about the normal height and normal weight of a 45-year-old. But I know I'm getting older. By the time I'm 50, I'll probably look like, well, not 50, but probably like 60, 70, I'll probably look this good. Well, with gray hair, maybe less hair, who knows. I'll still look good. For you ladies out there. Yeah, and they'll still be DMing me. But I digress. Let me move on. But yeah, 41? Not bad. You're going to be 42. Right on. We're in our prime. Well, maybe I'm past my prime. But I digress. Sorry, off topic. Let me go off topic. Excuse me. Off topic. I watched the Chiefs versus 49ers earlier. He looked good, unlucky that game. Jimmy G looking quite good. Better than my crappy Saints. Oh. At least the Saints are better than the Buccaneers. Brady. How do you fucking lose to the fucking Panthers? With a fucking second-string quarterback. Not even Baker Mayfield. And he's about to lose his starting job. How do you lose to the fucking Panthers? And you're fucking Tom Brady. How is that possible? It's like losing to the Jets. Oh, that's right, Broncos. Ain't that right, Badges? We gave you a discount double check, sent you out of there. Fuck you, Rodgers. How about those Jets, 5-2? Didn't even think they'd be 5-2. Just the way the fucking football is right now. The Giants are 6-1. I didn't even think they were going to win 6. With their defense is fucking not as good as the Niners, even though the Niners gave up a lot of just not good this year. In previous years, giving up too many fucking big plays, and they just like handed the Chiefs that game. It wasn't even Jimmy G's fault. He didn't really do anything stupid except for the end of that game. The stupid fucking safety. I'm like, fuck this, man. I can't wait till Jimmy Garoppolo gets off this goddamn team. I really do. I don't care where you go. Please do not come to the Jets, because if you do, I'm throwing all my fucking Jet jerseys in the garbage, and I'm gonna burn every one of them. For the love, I know it's Robert Saley, the guy that used to be in San Francisco. Please do not go to him. Please, for the love of God. Whoever owns that, and I don't even know it's Woody Johnson or whatever, whoever owns the Jets now, please, for the love of God, do not sign him. Whether in the trade deadline or in the offseason. Please, for the love of fucking God. Let him go to the fucking Eagles. Let go to the Giants. Daniel Jones is not a great quarterback. Well, now he is, but no. He's going to get back to what he's going to be. A freaking guy that can't freaking hold on to the fucking football. That guy's not a great quarterback. He's not even a Super Bowl quarterback. Fuck him. Jimmy Garoppolo is not a clutch quarterback. Cannot get shit done when it actually needs to be done. Especially in the fourth quarter. If we know this past year with the NFC title game, but most of the blame is on him, but most of the is on the defense and that freaking missed interception. Fuck! But it is what it is. We'll see what happens this Sunday. Niners at the Rams, where basically Jimmy owns the Rams. He's 7-0. But and he's beaten them in LA before. Is he going to do it again this week? Probably not. Even though the Rams are, meh. But, the Niners are one game back on the Seattle Seahawks. Well, I don't know, surprisingly good now. Not that they got rid of Russell Wilson. Now they got Geno Smith, a former ex-Jet. That's just amazing. I can't... How are they even fucking 4-3? I don't understand that. But that division's always been tough. It's always tough. And, this year, actually the NFC East is actually going to be a dogfight between the Eagles, are 7-0, 6-0, I should say, because I had a bye week this past week. Giants are 6-1. Those Cowboys are 5-2. We'll have to see. This actually be a fun NFC East this year, like previous years, when it was just garbage. And last year, I think who won the division last year? I think the Eagles won with like a 6-11 record. Yeah. But that's what happens in the NFC, in football, I should say, because they have those 7 wild cards now, not 6, it's 7 now. Kind of like baseball, because baseball took it over. Well, baseball took from them now with just stupid, freaking ridiculous playoff system. Man, the World Series is going to be on Friday. Who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for Houston. Astros in 6. And still, the Bronx is the cleanest borough in New York. And all those diehard Yankee fans still are in rehab. Don't forget, guys, tea time, 10 o'clock this morning. And boom! 4! Catches the lakeside bunker. I'll get that one. I've always liked seafood. That's from a freaking golf game, by the way. That one's fish food. But I digress. Anyway, I'm going crazy. But yeah, it's just a tough game for the Niners. I knew they were gonna lose. I didn't think they were gonna lose that bad. But hopefully they can come back on Sunday. We'll see what's happening. I do that sign all the time. Good stuff. Rock on, my brother. Rock on. Up the irons. Alright. Let's get back to the wrestling news. I'm really happy Nikki Ashhole is crazy Nikki Cross again. No reaction whatsoever from fans at Raw, and everyone's saying it was crap. I actually liked it because for 2 months I wanted Crazy Nikki. Oh, so did I. I don't think it was 2 months. I think it's like a few months, like 4 months. She's had that stupid fucking superhero gimmick that she actually wanted. She thought of the whole fucking gimmick. I'm like, what are you dumb? It was dumb. It was a fucking dumb gimmick. Like other gimmicks that are dumb in that fucking federation. But that's the Vince McMahon years. Now it's Triple H and Stephanie. Hi, Steph. And it's going pretty damn well for them. But we'll see what happens with Nikki Cross next week on Monday Night Raw. Ultra Bridge was Alter Bridge. A good entrance song, yes. Metal Lingus is the name of the song. I forgot what album it's on, but it's called Metal Lingus. Or Metalingus. But it's good stuff. Awesome music, thank you. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Metal is the best fucking music in the world. And it soothes the soul. That's for me. Especially in this moment and other bands. I have a bad day, I throw on some In This Moment or Slayer! Fine. I'm fine. I'm happy. Gotta listen to some bombastic rock and roll! Make your ears bleed. And your skull comes out, your eyeballs come out of your eyeballs. Or whatever it is. But yeah, you listen to those bands, your ears will bleed! And you might have a broken neck after a while. Just don't headbang really hard, Be easy. But there's some people that I've seen at fucking rock shows. When I leave the arena or I leave the venue, they're like, my neck! And I'm like, Cliff, what do you mean your neck? They're not Cliff, but if you watch a Metallica Cliff Amal video, what do you mean, Cliff, your neck? God, my neck. I headbang pretty damn hard, but not like that. I've had hurt my neck a few times, but if you love the music, just do it, man. Rock out with your cookout, as Lemmy would say. But it is what it is. Speaking of that, I like Ozzy and Sharon, also his daughter, cute Kelly Osbourne, birthday on Thursday, by the way. Along with my pops, same fucking day. That's why I'm the adopted Osbourne. Ozzy, I love Peter Gilmore like a son. Oh, thank you, Ozzy. What do you think, Sharon? Ozzy, eat your carrot cake. I don't eat carrot cake there, Sharon, but thank you. Sharon! Gotta love Sharon. I met them so many times. I'm basically their son. I wish I was Kelly Osbourne's fucking guy that impregnated her, but, happy to, I'm happy for her and Sid Wilson of Slipknot. Gonna have a baby boy. I think she's due in December. Not December. I think January or February, I think. Good shit. Big ups to Kelly. Happy early birthday to you, Kelly. Love you. And Sharon had a birthday a couple weeks ago, too. She turned 70. She's one hot MILF. She is. But I digress on that. Kelly Osbourne's cute. She's pregnant at the moment. What a cool pick. That's awesome. I'm not retarded, just to be clear. Well, I never said you were. But other people on this website, retarded. And fat. And no brain. And dead channels. But I digress. Okay, we're gonna, let me stop for now, and, because I'm gone on way too long. Let's get into your NXT review for tonight. October the 25th, 2022, or like I said, if you're watching on the replay, October the 26th, 2022. And keep those comments coming if you want. And we'll move on. Alright, so NXT tonight, coming off Halloween Havoc, which wasn't a great pay-per-view or a premium live event. Braun Breaker retained the NXT World title over Ilya Dragunov and that creepy bastard JD McDonough. Great match. It was. I was hoping JD McDonough would win, or even Ilya Dragunov. I was really hoping Ilya Dragunov would win, but Braun Breaker shows that he's still the guy, but going to the main roster pretty soon. So he might lose at the next event, which is called Deadline, which was promoted actually tonight, during a commercial. They had like a countdown, and it said NXT Deadline with the I as a number 1. This ain't day 1. But yeah, NXT Deadline, the last pay-per-view for NXT, NXT pay-per-view. It's going to be from the performance, from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida, once again. And it's going to be on December the 10th at 8 p.m. on Peacock. I heard there's a free version of Peacock. Now, if I do get the free version of Peacock, can I still watch the WWE? Not that I want to. I mean, I'm not gonna watch anything else on that shitty streaming service. But if I can watch the WWE for free, I don't even need fucking cable or satellite. I don't have cable. I have satellite. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, December the 10th, 8 p.m. start, the same day as Ring of Honor Final Battle, which starts at 3 p.m. with a 2 p.m. Pre-show called 0 Hour from Arlington, Texas. Although I still don't know why Tony Khan didn't bring that to New York City. I'm not going to say anything bad about Tony Khan because I love AEW. Not a mark, but I'm just saying. But we all know Tony Khan's a fucking mark! Right, MJF? Biggest mark in the business. But I digress. But there we go. Alright. So we had that. We had Mandy Rose, the beautiful, lovely Mandy Rose. Just one of fucking years. Somehow retaining the NXT Women's Championship over Alba Fire with that stupid haunted house segment. And the match lasted 7 minutes with a fucking garbage finish. But she stays champ, and going up next week will be her 1 year anniversary of holding that belt. So she got 155 days about. No, I take that back. Little over 140 days away from tying Asuka's almost 2 year reign. So she's got a couple months to go to catch Asuka, but I don't think she is. I really don't think she is. Imagine she's like on the cusp of hitting that, and then Asuka comes back to NXT. You don't take my lane, you bitch, you blonde-haired bitch. I'm Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka. Sit my dick. And you are not ready for Asuka. And I take that title and hold it for 3 years. Then I have fun with Shinsuke Nakamura and all my friends in Japan. We have sushi. No, sorry. Now I just killed my Japan fan base. But they love me there anyway, right, ladies? But anyway, so we had that. We had Apollo Crews defeat I Did It, Grayson Waller in a casket match, even though Grayson technically won. But Apollo did his best Undertaker impression. Now people call Apollo Crews the Black Undertaker. I say something else, but there's another guy. There's an actual indie wrestler who's calling himself the Undertaker, but he says it's not the Undertaker. It's called the Taker. You know, the N with the hard ER. Taker. Go figure that one out. So we had Apollo Crews win that. We had Wes Lee winning the North American title. A pretty damn good opener. Beating all those guys. What else do we have? Forgot what all the matches we had, but you get the gist. So we're coming off that, and tonight's show was not bad. I thought it was pretty decent, not bad. All right, so we are live from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida, at Nickelodeon Studios, and our commentary team, as always, the man with the creepy jacket, Vic Joseph, and the two-time Hall of Famer, Booker T, sucker! We're going for you, sucker. But you know what I mean. All right. So, got that. All right. We start off with a recap of the pay-per-view, which is decent. Not great. Still decent. All right. Then we open up with one hell of a banger. Like Sheamus was saying, a banger. And another banger. A banger. It's my lady. Banger. Not hanger, banger. So we start off with the women's tag team title match. We had Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro taking on the number one contenders, Zoe Stark and Nikita Lyons. God damn those thighs. Woo. And that's pretty much it. This was one hell of a match. And I'm not exaggerating. It was good. Lasted 12 and a half minutes. Good shit. Starts up with Kaden and Nikita. And then Nikita busting out her splits. Just amazing shit. Zoe comes in for a 1905 chinlock. Doesn't really work. Allows Kayden to kick her away. Casey Catanzaro slingshots in with a flippy-dippity-doo splash for a near fall. But a head scissors takeover gets Zoe out of trouble. Nikita comes back in, works on Casey Catanzaro's back until a roll to the corner allows the tag to Kayden Carter. Then all four women are in the ring. Challengers get sent to the floor. But they're good enough to hit stereo slams on the floor. Ow! And we go to break. Come back. Casey Catanzaro slingshots in with a drop kick to Nikita, who swings her around into a rock bottom, back out for a near fall. Kayden comes in with forearms to the back of the head, running drop kick in the corner. So they got Nikita, in trouble. But eventually, Nikita, after Casey gets backdropped into a moonsault on Nikita, as Zoe had to make the save on the cover. Zoe comes back in to clean house, but Casey Catanzaro pulls her into a fruit roll-up for a near fall. And then, get another breakdown. Zoe reverses a big boot into a roll-up for a near fall. Actually, take that back. Zoe reverses a big boot into a roll-up for the pin, and there are new women's tag team champions in Zoe Stark and Nikita Lyons. But, and there's always a but, and it fucking stinks. But, hold on, hold the phone, stop the match. Casey Catanzaro was not the legal woman, so rep botch. So the rep's like, no, I'm stupid, I'm a moron. She was not the legal one. And I was like, and Zoe and Nikita like, what? Give me back the ref's like, give me back the belts, bitch. So he says, ring the bell. So the bell rings again. Big slug out between Kayden and Nikita Lyons. Then we get the super Spanish fly. Somebody's mad, and that's Joel Maximo. And Jose Maximo, the Spanish announce team. Love those guys. Not like that, but I like them. Anyway, my trainer. So we go move on. So we got super Spanish fly plants Zoe for a near fall. She comes right back with a released German suplex on Kayden Carter. Then the hot tag brings in Nikita Lyons to clean house. We get a spinning cyclone kick. Then she hits the split splash. About to get new champions. I mean, for real this time, but because Casey Catanzaro makes a save. Then her and Zoe go to the floor. They get knocked each other off to the floor. Kayden Carter kicks Nikita in the head a few times. That's like knocked her senseless. Kayden gets back up, and they finish off Nikita Lyons with the 450 neckbreaker combo. 1, 2, 3. They retain the titles in under 2.5 minutes, so it was a quick restart. So overall time in the match, almost 15 minutes. Sucks that freaking Nikita Lyons lost. I think she was undefeated I think she was undefeated. I'm not sure. She might have lost one match. I forget which one. But, this was a fabulous match, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Just great. So, the chance to retain, I was hoping for, a title change. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Because Zoe and Nikita have a segment, and then they are pissed. Let me move on. That's it. Alright, after that, we get a video on the champ, Bloodbreaker, retaining his title at Halloween Havoc over Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough. We get that. Alright, then we get a creepy segment with some guy. We don't know who this guy is. He's by, I think, a barrel, and he lights the barrel on fire. And then he puts his mask in there, and we don't know who he is, but it's a mask, so, it's a lot of people. So, it's a he. So, he says the second coming isn't about retribution. Hint, hint. So, obviously, what they're talking about is T-Bar, or Dominik Dijakovic, who is coming back to the company, to the brand, I should say. So, there you go. And we get more from T-Bar, well, I'm going to say Dominik Dijakovic, in a segment that a lot of people are talking about, with scripts, if you know what I mean. Not the way it's spelled, but I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so we got that. All right, then we go to Wes Lee for his NXT North American title celebration, and this segment was mind-boggling. Oh, why was this? This segment was started off okay, and then you know who comes in and acts like an asshole. So he comes out. So Wes Lee comes out. Thanks to fans for believing in him because he never thought he would be able to win anything, especially on his own. That's right. You had to use the Rascals. You know, you had to use Trey Miguel and that wife beater, Zachary Wentz. Still hasn't recovered from all that shit a year or so ago when he beat Kimberly. You fucking bastard. It is what it is. Don't say anything bad about me because I don't do that shit. Even if you had the proof on Eric Lima's video, I don't beat my woman. I beat that ass every single night. Because I give those vitamins and that vitamin and milk every night. She loves it. But I digress. So we get that. So he says that. He's proud to be here. And then out comes, I did it. Grayson Waller comes out. I'm like, what do you want, Grayson? So I guess he's going to sort of feud with Wes Lee. I guess he's the number one contender now. Not that he earned it, but... So he comes out. He wants a title shot, obviously. But Wes Lee reminds Grayson that you lost at Halloween Havoc. And Grayson's like, well, technically I didn't. Technically he didn't because, he put freaking Apollo Crews through the casket. So technically he kind of won. He should have won. But, this is WWE. Oh, you didn't win. You had to put your opponent. You had to slam the door. You didn't shut. But obviously you knew Apollo was winning that match. Obviously you knew. But anyway, so they start arguing, and then of all people, like on Monday Night Raw last night, R-Fool comes out, or as I call him, R-False, because there's nothing truth about him. So he comes out wearing a Joker mask, thinking it's Halloween. You're about 5 days early there, dude. Moron. So he gets in the ring. He's like, "What's up? You suck. What's up? You suck." Pretty much he does. So he welcomes us to Halloween Havoc. So Grayson was like, "Hey, Halloween Havoc was 3 days ago, you idiot." I thought Crews was gonna go, "Oh, my bad. That's on me. My bad." I'm surprised he didn't dress up as Little Jimmy. But I digress. So Crews thinks that Grayson Waller is British and he has a British accent, and then the fucking marks in the crowd go, "British accent, yes you do." And Grace's like, I'm Australian, mate. Anyway, Wes Lee says it was 3 days ago, gets congratulated on his title win by Truth, blah, 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 kissing up. And then he's like, Truth's like, "Oh, how did you do at Halloween Havoc there, Grayson? Didn't you lose?" So, and then Grayson's talking about drug use and... Well, we all know, Truth smokes that weed. Probably hangs out with Matt Riddle in the back, smoking that ganja. You know what I mean? So Wallace had enough. He's like, you know what? Me and you are gonna fight in this very ring, but not now. I got better things to do now. I wonder what you're gonna be doing. So he says, me and you next week. So after that, he tries for a cheap shot on Truth, and he gets knocked out by this bumbling idiot to get thrown to the outside. And that ends the segment. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And next week, we got Grayson Waller and R-Fool. And I hope Grayson beats the fuck out of him. But he's going to the main roster, being in the YS6 as Mercy the Vulture. So go figure it out. But probably after he gets done with his little program with Wes Lee. He's not going to win the North American title unless they change that, but who knows. Excuse me, I got to take the drink. Yeah, I got Burger King today, so. For dinner. The missus got it for me. But I digress. Alright, so we move on from that. Alright, then we go to the back with Malik Blade and Idris Enofe. They're challenging the Yes Boys. Ooh. for the tag team titles later on. And hyping, well, I think it was, I don't even know which one's which, but one of them was hyping up the other member with an Eminem pep talk. It's like, if you had one shot, and all that shit from 8 Mile, you know, and the guy's like, are you really freaking giving me an Eminem pep talk from 8 Mile? He's like, yeah. Well, that's good. Some more hype. Okay. See, somebody wanted to hype me up to a match and put on some fucking In This Moment. I'm like, yeah! Iron Army! Freaking rock! Daddy's Fallen Angel! Yeah! Good shit. Or Slayer. Slayer! Can't say Slayer. You go, fucking Slayer! Good shit. So we get that. So we'll see what happens with them in the tag title match later on. Alright, then we go to a segment with Apollo Crews. I think he's with Mackenzie Mitchell. He says he's done with Grayson Waller, and now he wants a shot at Braun Breaker and the NXT title. And I think he said that Braun is going to be on NXT next week. And he's like, I wonder what... I'm kind of interested in what he has to say. Interesting. So, Apollo Crews, I guess, against Braun Breaker, maybe at NXT Deadline. If they go that far, I don't know. We'll see. But really, would Apollo Crews be the next NXT World Champ? I don't think so, but we'll see. Let me move on. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go back to the ring. We have the Fat Man's version of the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark, otherwise now known as Quincy Elliott, the Super Diva. So he comes out and he brings out Shotzi Blackheart, his co-host for Halloween Havoc. She comes out looking amazing as always, and they're hanging out, they're dancing, they're dancing, stop it, all that stuff. Then we go to break, and then we come back. Lash Legends in the ring. God damn, why are you making Lash Legend a fucking jobber? Well, she is a jobber, but I mean, come on, give her an entrance. But anyway, yeah. So we had Lash Legend get shit done, and Shotzi Blackheart in a ridiculously boring as fuck match. Which basically Shotzi won with a move called Never Wake Up. I didn't even wake up for this match. I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I could have took a long shit too. But yeah, go to sleep, take a long shit, take a long piss. You wouldn't have missed anything. So Shotzi gets the win. And 3.5 minutes. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. Didn't care for much for it. I think this is where the show went downhill a little bit. And we move on. Alright, then we see Brutus and Julius Creed with Ivy Nile in their the Diamond Mine gym, getting ready. Brutus has 5 minutes with Damon Kemp. 5 minutes? Somebody call Dimebag Daryl. 5 minutes load! I can't wait for the Pantera reunion. I can't wait for it. Not gonna be the same without Dimebag and Vinnie Paul. Get your Paul on drums and guitar. But got Phil Anselmo, you got Rex Brown, I finally figured out his name. Rex Brown on bass, Zig Wild on guitar, and I forget who's playing the drums. I forget who. It's not Vinnie Paul, obviously. I think it's Jason Bonham. I have to look that up, but that's gonna be an amazing fucking tour. I think it's supposed to start pretty soon, and Zach Wild is starting to learn all the amazing riffs that Dimebag did, even those high-pitched squeals. Whoosh. I don't think he can hit that. Especially with the high-pitched squeals at Cemetery Gates. Oh. You have to be good to hit those types of high-pitched squeals when you just throw the whammy bar back. Not a lot, because you'll break the strings in that shit. But you just like flick the string and whee! Throw that whammy bar back. Gonna cost you, But not there's a lot of people can do it, but not like Dimebag did. Because Dimebag's just a legend like Eddie Van Halen and so many other great guitarists like Jimi Hendrix. Not that Jimi Hendrix did that, but he just lit his guitar on fire. But yeah, nobody will ever emulate Dimebag or even Vinnie Paul, a great drummer, beating those skins in heaven. I think Randy Rhoads could probably emulate Dimebag if he was alive today, or he lived long enough, to see Dimebag. That would have been a great freaking guitar solo. That would have been a great guitar showdown. Freaking Randy Rhoads against Dimebag Darrell. Woo! I don't even know who to pick to win. I'm like, they tied. Then you got Eddie Van Halen there too. I'm like, that would be a three-way that I would love to see. Not like that three-way, but But we move on. All right, so I have Brutus Creed taking on Damon Kemp for 5 minutes. So he comes out. Julius comes out and with him and Ivy Nile, of course. Brutus talks a little bit, talks about his brother Julius winning the match, thanking him for saving his career in NXT. And he's like, I love your brother. And Julius like, I love you too, man. Blah, blah, blah. So he basically calls out Damon Kemp. He says, get your ass here right now. You promised me 5 minutes. But does Damon come out? No. Because he appears on the Tron. And basically says, hey, Julius, you got lucky. Typical heel shit. Oh, you won. You got lucky. Stuff like that. And he says, I'd fight you right now, but I'm not medically clear. So he's selling the beatdown on Saturday night. So he's like, we can't do this now, but we'll do it later. Whenever that might be. So then Brutus goes, I thought he was going to turn. He was looking on at the Tron. I thought he was going to get back on the mic and cut a promo looking at the Tron, but he turns around to the hard cam like, what are you doing? You don't really have to. Not a lot of freaking wrestlers go back to the hard cam and talk to the hard cam. Oh, I'm going to kick your ass. If you're on the Tron, then look at the Tron. Don't look at the freaking hard cam. What are you doing? That's a rookie mistake. Come on now. But anyway, he bashes Damon for a little bit. And then out of nowhere, they get attacked by Indus Sher, or good friends Sangha and Veer. So they have come. And they jump the crease from behind. Ivy comes down. Well, I thought she was there, but I guess not. I might have missed that. But anyway, Ivy comes down and starts very mean mugging Indus Sher. And then checks on her men. And that's basically it. So we don't get a match. We just got a ridiculous segment with that. So it looks like we got the Creeds taking on Indus Sher, and they're going to get their asses kicked. And that's pretty much it. And we move on from there. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right. Then we go to the locker room where we see the Yes Boys. Ooh. Basically, they hype themselves up, and they talk about, Malik Blade and Edris Nova. It's like, oh, they're a really good tag team. Blah, blah, blah. But it was just a joke. It's like, oh, we're better than them. And then, they hype each other up. And then, I think it was Elton Prince that was about to leave. And then Kip Wilson kind of like, hey, get back here. And then they, look at each other's eyes. They're like, oh, they're going to kiss? Because, they've been doing a lot of gay tendencies, especially with the thing where they're in breakfast in bed and all that shit. It feels like Billy and Chuck circa, Billy and Chuck 2022. All we need is Rico now. God forbid they had that. They do that type of angle, and they have a wedding. Oh, it's ruined. I forgot who ruined that wedding. I think it was Tess and Albert back in the day. I forget actually, but that was crazy. But yeah. They look at each other's eyes, and then they go, side plates, side plates, side plates. I love these guys. Not like that, but I love this tag team. They're one of my favorite tag teams in all of NXT. Of all time of NXT. I like these guys. They are so good. They're Yes Boys. I don't know if that's a shirt on WWE.com. I'm not going to go look it up, but if it isn't, it should be. I'm a Yes Boy. Gotta love it. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we get to a segment with the lovely, vivacious ladies. I like to have a triple threat with them in bed. Oh, yeah, yeah. Toxic Attraction. We had Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and Casey Jane. So we have Gigi by the pool, I guess, at her house. Hey, where's Darby? Oh, that's right. He's at the skate park breaking his ass. Or, probably in Brazil jumping off a fucking cliff and almost killing himself. Fucking guy's nuts. Then Lucky, he's banging, her. Priscilla Kelly. God damn you, Darby, you fucking beast. Anyway. So she's there by the pool. And then we have Mandy in her car, looking fabulous. And they're talking, and they brag about how awesome they are. Like you, Mike. Hi, I know I'm awesome. Thank you. Hi. All right, bye. By the way, your boy turned into a snake, by the way. Oh, you mean him, Nick? Ah, fuck that guy. Why did you do that? Well, he's an asshole. He's always been an asshole. I should have kicked him out 6 months ago. Fuck that guy. But it is what it is. I could care less about him anymore. Used to be my friend, now, I'm sorry that I brought him into all this shit, but, yeah. He's a snake. Like all these other people, they're all snakes. Not all snakes, not all of them, but, just, I'm sorry I did it to one of my best friends, Nick, but, I put him in this situation, and I shouldn't have done it. Like everybody else, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to move on. I think we all should just move on from this. I know Nick personally. I might see him again in the future. I just don't want to talk to him at all. Maybe when things smooth over, and in about 6 to 12 months, maybe a year or two, we can, hopefully things will get better. Myself, my mental state, and himself. I wish Nick well and everything, and everybody else. I wish them all well, and I hopefully have a great Thanksgiving, a great Christmas, and a happy New Year, and best of luck to you guys in the future. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys you'll live a great life, and like I said, I apologize once again. Was wrong for me to do it like shit. I handled it really bad. I should have listened to all you guys, but I wanted to do it my way, and my way was not the highway. Well, not the good way, and I'm going to take my lumps for the foreseeable future, and then but I am going to get the help I need. I'm going to hopefully get on a good medical, a plan that, all the medication, hopefully it'll work and not make me go crazy and psychotic and just say and do stupid things. And I'm just hoping that, in the next 6 months from now, I hope I'll be a much better person. Physically, mentally, hopefully I can calm my rages and my anger. I want to try to get that under control. I'm still going to work on my anxiety and my depression. And I'm not blaming all this on my depression and everything. I'm not playing the victim, but I should have handled it very differently than what I did. But hopefully in the future, we'll see what happens with that. But I know it's going to take a lot of time for a lot of people to get over it. 6 months to a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll be friends again someday. But right now, I think we should all go our separate ways. And I'm not mad about it. I was mad, but now I'm looking back on it. I said what I said. I didn't mean all the bashing and everything. I'm sorry that I even bashed Chase and other people, except for a certain few, like Chayton and Dan. I care less about them and ZTB. It's all hotheads and everything. But to everybody else, Nick, and Jordan and Brandon and Eric, even ITB and Jason, Sheila Ballycastle, and a select other few. I'm sorry I let you guys down, and I just hope you guys have a great future. Keep doing what you do on your channels. The Rant Rate podcast, stuff. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Keep getting more subs and more viewers and more people and more great content and more great people on your show, whatever. If you have wrestlers and everything, I'll still watch from the sidelines, but that's what I'm going to do with other people. I'm just going to watch from the sidelines for a while, and I'm going to lay low for a little bit. I'm just going to keep focusing on my channel for now, and then just get I'm going to focus on my channels, but really I'm going to focus on my job and focus on the missus, of course, and my family and my other good friends in real life and on this platform and all the social media. And I'm going to focus on my mental health. And I think that's the most important thing I'm gonna do right now. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully you see the change in about 6 months, 6 to 10 months at most. But I just need to change myself and fix myself. So because it's been a rough time on YouTube. I would leave again for 6 months or a year, 2 years. I know a lot of people like that, but if I do that, the trolls win, and I don't want the trolls to win at all anymore. They haven't really won the war, because they haven't won because I'm still here. I'm still breathing and everything. And I got some great people that still respect me and like my content, like Real Rally Sport Rally and everything else, and I appreciate that. But I just need to focus on myself. And that's pretty much it. Main focus is getting myself better and getting my mental health in check. And that's what I'm going to strive to do. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be 6 months from now, not a year from now. I don't know how long it might take, but I think this is best for me to, break away from what used to be my circle of friends. I still have a circle of friends, not, but I just hope someday you'll forgive me. It's not like I said, it's not going to be right now, but looking back on everything over the last almost 3 days now, I understand that I acted like a schmuck, and I am a schmuck, so I just handled everything differently. I didn't take everybody's advice, and I'm paying for it, and I know I'll pay for it for the foreseeable future, and I might deserve it, but I'm not going to be like the villain of YouTube circa 2022 anymore. The villain of I can't even talk. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be the villain of YouTube. I'm not going to be the 2022 version of Sean's View. Okay, because he's done way worse than what I've done so far. He's done way worse, and he's still the most hated man on YouTube. I'm probably in the top 10 now, with the top 5 at least, but at least is an honor. But I just hope someday, we'll all get over this and we'll look back on it and, we'll still think about it 7, 10 years from now. But, it's like a different time then. So I'm just hoping to get better. And I think, time for me to so-called grow up, because I'm almost 50. So I'm not going to be on this platform for much longer, because I don't want to be 60, 70 years old on YouTube. I know there's people that, one person I know, Jeff the Iceman, who's in his 60s doing YouTube, not all the time, but he comes on every so often, talks a little about wrestling. And he's good at it. He's pretty good at it. One of my supporters and everything, but I don't want to throw him into this fucking shit, because he doesn't need to do that shit. But he's a good guy, though. He was a good guy then. he's still a good guy now. But but for my sake, I'm really just gonna focus on my mental health for right now. I'm still gonna do the videos that I like to do. I might in the future, in 2023, really, I'm gonna kind of branch away from wrestling and talk about more music, some movies and stuff like that. Just talk about random shit on my vlog channel. Maybe the Metal Guy channel. I'll talk more music and everything. And I want to make just talk about death on my channel. I just want to talk about music. So I'm gonna do that in the future. I'm also doing a kind of getting to know Peter Gilmore type series where I do some vlogs talking about my back in the day shit, my school days, and just some other stuff that I haven't really told a lot of people. I don't want to get too personal, but yeah, I want to get people that that knew me back then and now to get to know me a little bit more better. So when all this shit clears and I talk about my life and everything, you're like, oh, Peter Gilmore was a great guy back then. Now and then he became a schmuck. Now he's getting better. Now maybe he's seen the light. But I'm not saying it's going to be overnight. Like I said, it's going to be a long process. I don't know how long, but we'll see what happens with that. I mean, people have come back from way worse than me, but it's going to be really a tough journey to get to that level. And for all those people that have done videos about me, I know in their heart of hearts they want to see me get better. They don't want me to just fall into a pit like WJ. Because I'm not going to do an 8-hour hangout and shit. Just bad-mouthing people that wanted to help the guy. And they didn't give two shits after that. Kind of like me in a way, but I just went on the warpath and I threw people under the bus, and I shouldn't have been even involved, and I should have never threw under the bus. And I once again say I apologize for that. If you don't want to accept my apology, I'm not going to be mad about it. I mean, that's just you. But I am very sorry about everything. I'm going to man up and own up to everything I've said and done. But I'm not defending myself about the pedophilia anymore, because it's a non-issue now. It's 10 years ago. Even the supposed 13-year-old kid crap, that's fake in itself. Me and other people have already proved that account was fake from the beginning. That's given. Even if a kid appeared on video, but that's not the kid's actual account. And I don't care how much you prove it. It's pretty much fake. But it is what it is. I don't want to talk about that shit anymore from a year or two ago. It's basically old as shit. But that's it. I'm not focusing on that. I don't want to talk about that no more. I want to focus on 2022 and 2023, 2024, 25, 26. And my eventual move out of this goddamn house and goddamn city. I'm going to retire pretty soon. And I'll still be in the so-called YWC Hall of Fame. But for good reasons, not the crappy reasons. But it is what it is. I'm still the only pillow left of the YWC. But, comes a time when you gotta leave sometime. But I'm gonna be leaving, not now, but I don't know when, but I am gonna be leaving possibly for good. I might come back here and there from like 65. I was like, hey, remember me back 15 years ago, Sonny? But yeah, I just need a mental break after Christmas. So I'm gonna take that and just focus more on finishing off the year and then getting back to what I do best, and that's these reviews of my legendary rants. But I'm not gonna do rants on ignoramuses that basically have no fucking lives and they can't let shit go. And they can't let shit go, then either they deserve to be in jail or knocked out and really. Yeah, just knocked out. But really, they need they need to move on with their lives. If they're in their 20s or their 30s, why are you even focusing on fucking people that are in their 40s and fucking petty bullshit YouTube crap? Focus on your fucking life. Get off the fucking internet. Or just get off YouTube. Go to Rumble or go to Twitch. Go do something else. That's all I gotta say about that. I would go to Twitch, but I mean, I have a Twitch account. I just can't use, for some reason, I can't use it. I mean, I can use it, but it's just a pain in the ass to freaking upload videos. So I could go to Twitch. I could go to Rumble or Tumblr, but I may or may not go. I might even go to BitChute. Not Dailymotion, I hate anyway. But I might change platforms in the future if I feel like it. Depends on, what's going on in my life, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, enough talk. Little less talk and a lot more action here on BCR. Now, as my ex would say. But it is what it is. All right, so we had Toxic Attraction talking, Casey James in the gym looking good and everything. So they all look good. They're all talking, and Mandy says, next week is my 1-year anniversary of my title reign. And like Gigi and Casey like, hey, what? No invite? And Mandy's like, of course you're invited. Just some weird, some girl talk shit. But yeah, next week we got the 1-year anniversary of Mandy Rose and her title reign. And who could be next for her title? I think they're grooming Roxy again, but I still think it's gonna be Nikita Lyons, but we'll see. I think her title reign will end at Deadline. That's why I think they titled it Deadline, because it's pretty much deadline for Mandy Rose's title reign, and she's going back up to the main roster and probably be a big star with her and Toxic Attraction on SmackDown. But we'll see. All right, so after that we go to the tag team titles with the Yes Boys. Ooh. Against Malik Blade and Idris Enofe. Match itself was okay, nothing great. So the Job Squad, the two jobbers, they are jobbers, like enhancement talent, because you never see them on TV that much. Also, catering, probably eating a big juicy steak from Titus Catering, and the cookies from Dana Brooke. So the Yes Boys are in trouble early as the challengers are just going berserk on them, including a top rope Macho Man elbow. Ooh, yeah, dig it. Waiting elbows down from heaven like the Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Freak out. Ain't that right, Miss Elizabeth? That's right, Mandy. Alright, so they hit that, getting a very near fall. I mean, it almost ended in about like a minute or two. But thankfully, Wilson kicked out. Then a running boot-to-face clothesline combo sends Wilson to the outside. Then a knee drop back inside the ring. Excuse me. Wilson then manages to get over to Elton Prince, who gets punched out of mid-air by Idris Enofe. And then all for a minute in the ring, the champs get sent outside, and all the fans are like, yeah! They're all hype and everything. So the Yes Boys have to take a breather because they're getting their butts kicked. So we go to break, we come back. Malik Blade gets the hot tag after Idris Enofe was getting beat up during the break, because as we all know, the heels come back during the break. So Malik Blade comes in, cleans house, including a huge flippy-dippity-doo over the ring post onto the Yes Boys, to the floor. They get a huge high cross body for a near fall on Elton Prince. And then we get another breakdown. Idris Enofe knees kick Wilson down, but Elton Prince pulls Enofe to the floor. The Yes Boys go for spilled milk. It gets broken up. Then we get a really, really close near fall on a fruit roll-up by Malik Blade on Elton Prince, but he only gets a very close 2 count. And then after that, the Yes Boys come back. They hit spilled milk. 1, 2, 3. The Yes Boys get the win and retain the NXT Tag Team Championship in 12.5 minutes. Match was okay. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And we'll see what happens with the Yes Boys as we move on with that. And we move on. Alright, then we get a segment with J.D. McDonough, the creepy bastard from Ireland, says he's a necessary evil and he's gonna hurt people. So you should be scared. Because he's creepy. And that's pretty much it. Let me get that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the ladies' locker room where we have Zoe Stark and Nikita Lyons. They're obviously upset about the loss. I think Nikita's like, oh, this is my fault. And so he's like, no, it's not your fault. Not your fault. We did our best and this and that. And he's like, don't blame yourself for the loss. We have a rematch. Whatever that may be. So, yeah, we're going to definitely get a rematch because, I mean, the ref botch finish and the start of the match and then the ending when then the champs come back and you knew that was going to happen. I was like, damn. So anyway, so we're going to get a rematch, and we don't know when it's going to be. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, during the rematch, Zoe and Nikita win the belts. So it's basically kind of like a damage control type thing, where they won the belts, lost the belts to Raquel and Aaliyah, and then they won it back the next week. So get something like that, maybe. We'll see. And we move on. All right, then we go to a very interesting segment with Schism, Joe Gacy, a little group with the Grizzled Young Veterans, or the Dyad, Fowler and Jagger Lee. And they have the red-headed hooded figure on like a stage, and they're all in their yellow masks, and Jake Gacy's in front. They're about to unveil the newest member of the group. We still don't know who it is yet. We're going to get to that. So we got a whole bunch of speeches from Gacy. He, talks about, being under the schism tree and all that shit. So he takes off his mask. And then Jagger Lee and Fowler, they talk. They do their speeches. They take their masks off. And then Gacy talks about, this red hooded figure. And now that he or she is now under the schism tree, and embrace yourself and stuff like that. So he takes the person down, and we can see that the person has like red hair, or red hair. I thought it was Alba Fire at first. I really thought it was, but she steps down, and then I think she talked for a little. Oh, no, she didn't talk. She just looks in the camera. She takes down the hood, and we can see it's a woman. So I'm like, who could this be? I'm still thinking it's Alba Fire, but it didn't look like her at first because she took off the hood and she had red highlights and black hair. And then she finally takes off the mask to reveal herself as Ava Raine, or otherwise known as the Rock's daughter. I think what's her name? Simone Johnson. That's who her real name is. So Simone Johnson, or her ring name Ava Raine, is the newest member of Schism, and I'm kind of happy about. I was hoping it'd be somebody else, but I'm happy for her. She finally made her debut. She was on NXT Level Up, but she makes her main NXT roster debut. So she gets a little promo time. She says this family has made her whole. And that's pretty much it. So, kind of a weird choice, but still, she comes from a great Samoan family, the Samoan dynasty family, because The Rock is Samoan. So, we the ones, like the prophecy, we the ones, put your ones up. So, I got that. So, we'll see what happens with the new and improved Schism as we move on from that. And we'll see what Ava Raine has to bring to the group, and we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars, and we move on. All right, then we go to the back with Mackenzie Mitchell and her guest, the surfer girl, Sol Ruka. She thinks she's ready for Indy Hartwell. So on cue, Indy comes in, says, I don't think you're ready for me. But as we all know, nobody is ready for Asuka. Sit my dick. But we move on from there. So we got that. So we got Sol Ruka versus Indy Hartwell coming up next. And move on. So I get that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. All right, then we go to probably one of the weirdest segments of the night. Now I think it was during the break, and then we come back. We see this weird thing from outside the performance center, like at night, and we hear the phone ring, and then we hear on it's like a message like, "Oh, thank you for calling the performance center. Blah blah blah. If you'd like to leave a message, please leave it at the beep beep." So then we hear this creepy, dark voice. I'm like, "Is this Bray Wyatt? Wait, why would Bray Wyatt go to NXT? I mean, what used to come from NXT with the Wyatt family? You know, big ups to Brody Lee and everything. Great man he is. Will always be missed, Brody Lee. But anyway, it's kind of like a distorted voice. We hear a lot of rhyming in it. I'm like, is that Sean Sweet Entertainment? No. Clickbait, masturbate. No. Gonna eat Burger King tonight. No. It's not him, thankfully. Yeah, but we hear a lot of rhyming in the message, and it's about getting rid of sins and tearing NXT apart. And then he says, so this message is from Scripts. Now, it's not how you would spell Scripts, which is SCRIPST. It's SCRYPTS. So it's a different spelling. So this was kind of interesting and intriguing, and a lot of people are giving their opinions on who it is, and I'm thinking it's another T-Bar segment. I think it's T-Bar or Dominik Dijakovic. I would be shocked if it's somebody else. I'm like, who? Maybe it's a newcomer, maybe it's somebody else coming in, I don't know. But I'm thinking, this is my gut feeling, and my gut usually wins most of the time when I poop. But I think Script is T-Bar. That's going to be his new name. I guess his new name in NXT. So he's going from Dominik Dijakovic to T-Bar, now to Scripts. But I guess we'll have to find out when we find out. I think we're going to find out at Deadline. I think we will. Because remember the whole thing when Ember Moon came back, we had all those vignettes where she's on a bike and we didn't know who she was, and I had that countdown thing. And then they had the thing with Zoe Stark with the battery charger that went up all the way up to 100%. We didn't know who that was. And then she comes out and it's her. So they're going to do something big. They're going to do a lot of these vignettes on NXT in the next couple of weeks. And whenever this guy, or possibly it could be a girl, but I think it's a guy. I still think it's going to be T-Bar. Or now known as Scripts. And we'll see what happens with that when we find out who this is. But it's intriguing, and I'm looking forward to it. See what happens with that. So I get the 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to Sol Ruca and Indy Hartwell. Not even a bathroom break match. Indy wins with the forearm to the back of the head. So she really beats the crap out of the Surfer Girl, Sol Ruca. Who I think is just an extra from Baywatch. Basically. So we'll get that. So she wins. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, we see a hooded figure. No, not Ava Raine. It's another person coming in. She beats the fuck out of both women. And then she takes off the hood, and it's Elektra Lopez, formerly of Legado del Fantasma. So she's back in NXT now, I guess, to get seasoning. That's why they took her out of Legado and then put in the vivacious Zelina Vega. And I think it's a big upgrade from going from Elektra to Zelina. I think Legado is just like won a lottery right there. Because I mean, when you see Elektra Lopez in the ring, she's so green, and that's my opinion. But I mean, she's hot and everything, but she needs a lot of work in NXT. And I think this is gonna be where she's gonna get a lot of work done. She's probably gonna feud with Indy Hartwell and Sol Ruca, the lesser women talent, and then maybe rise up the ranks. I don't think she's gonna win the NXT Women's title, but she'll get a little push and then probably out the door. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on from there. Okay. All right, after that we get to Chase U! And another teachable moment with Andre Chase and the class. So they're getting ready for their lesson. Andre Chase is, getting ready to teach. But there's an empty seat in the front, where Bodie Hayward is. But Andre's like, where's Brody? And nobody knows where he is. And then Duke Hudson comes in, and he has an apple. Like, what are you, Carlito? Carlito thinks that those people are not cool. Because I spit in the face of people, they're not cool. So Duke Hudson comes in, gives Andre the apple, trying to be the teacher's pet. And then he sits in a Brody Hayward seat, which, Dia Hale was like, hey, that's Brody's seat. And then Andre's like, well, Brody's Brody's absent, so there's an empty seat. So you sit down and start taking some notes. But he doesn't take notes, and Chase starts yelling. He's like, hey, motherfucker! And he starts cursing at Duke Hudson. He's like, you take some notes in my fucking class. So Hudson's like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chase. This will never happen again. I didn't bring a pen. Blah, blah, blah. So then we see Thea Hale trying to write the notes because Andre's teaching some weird stuff about. Next month is November. We got a lot to cover in a short amount of time. I guess about the Survivor Series, really. So it's gonna be a test and a pop quiz. Buckies, get it, you Buckies. So Dia's trying to take notes, and she's like, her pen's not working. And then Andre gives her his pen. So it's like, oh, thank you. And then he's trying to take notes, and then he steals a pen from the person next to him without her looking, and then he's like, Survivor Series 1996 for the Montreal Screwjob. And then the girl's like, hey, where's my pen? And she's like, got my pen. So we got that. So over the next couple of weeks, Andre's going to teach the class about Survivor Series of then and now. I think the main focus is going to be about the Montreal Screwjob. In 96, 97, I think it was. 96, 97. And Brett screwed Brett. But it is what it is. So we got that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we got a video about Roxanne Perez. Not sorry for what she did to Corey J. Beat the fuck out of her former best friend with the pop rocks on the chairs. It was a good match, not brutal, but get that. And move on. Alright, then we go to the back. Oh, not the back. We go to the ever-popular parking lot where everybody gets beat up, but not this time. We got Malik Blade and Idris Enofe. They come out of the performance, the CWC. They're upset about the loss to the Yes Boys. And then we hear, and a truck pulls up, driven by Odyssey Jones. I haven't seen that guy in a while. The big O. Because he injured himself like a year ago. At first I thought it was freaking Quincy Elliott, the super diva. But it's Odyssey Jones, the big O, not that big O, but the big O, coming back from injury because he broke his leg. And he has a bevy of women in the back of the truck, and he has a nice little female next to him, where we barely see. Then he has one in the back. So he's basically saying, "Hey, come with us. Sorry about your loss, but basically, come with us. We got the girls. We're gonna go party." So I forget who it was, but he's like, should we go? Should we go? I don't know if we should go, And then he looks at the girls like, all right, I'm in. So he gets to the back seat, and the girl's like, oh, look at me. I gotta get a big seat. I'm in the BBC, my pussy, yay. And then the other guy's like looking at Odyssey Jones, and it's just like, you're not gonna give up on this opportunity, are you, dude? Come on. You gave that Eminem type pep talk to your partner. So you miss this opportunity, you're gonna miss it, So he sees the girl in the back, and he dives through the freaking back seat, and he gets in the car, and then they speed off to do whatever they're gonna do. I don't know how many girls were there. It was 3. I think there's 1 in the back, and then another girl. So that's 5 chicks and 3 guys. Damn, I like to be part of that. Not the girls with that they were that hot, but bros before hoes. Well, bros and hoes, I guess. Can't say bros before hoes, but you got, bros and hoes. That should be a song. Bros and hoes. I should make that. Maybe write that down. Anyway, so we got that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to your main event of the evening. One brutal fucking match. JD McDonagh and Ilya Dragunov. Oof. I mean, if you haven't seen the stuff they did in NXT UK, you're missing out. This was brutal. Brutality 101. Beating each other up in the corner. JD knocks Dragunov off the apron into the announcer's table. Did it hit Vic Joseph? Damn, I wanted him to get beat up so I could take his job. Anyway, and then the medics come out because Ilya had his like rib cage taped up. Selling the brutality that was the match at Halloween Havoc. So they're checking on him. And I thought the match was going to be over, but, you know, it was like 9:55, so I was like, okay, we probably got like 10 minutes, like 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 7 to 8 minutes left coming out of the commercial. So the medics look at him, we go to break, we come back, he's good enough to finish the match. Dragunov is still in trouble, but manages to win a slug out. And then Booker T's like, could this be that shucky ducky, quack quack moment? I thought he uses that for the women, but shucky ducky, quack quack. Black Snow! Oh, we got a big little, oh my god! I'm gonna do this here, Apollo, Consequences Creed back in Impact. Oh, that big leg drop by Black Snow! That was good times. Good times. With the Mean Street Mafia. The first or second, I think it was the first version, you know, with Scott Steiner and Sting and Kurt Angle and not Samoa Joe, Kevin Nash and company. You know, the ever popular, he's fat! His son of a bitch is fucking fat! Now, I'll make him bleed. Calm down, Scott. You gotta love that. Anyway, so he says that, then, and then Ilya gets the momentum back. He's on fire, even though he's still hurting. His ribs and back and everything. So goes up top, looking for, it looked like a Swanton bomb. McDonagh gets the knees up. But Dragunov catches him on top. And then we get a top rope superplex. Drops McDonagh again. Then a fist drop on the mat. Basically knocks JD silly. But, so he's all hyped up, but then he collapses because underneath the pressure and everything, he's just like out of it because his ribs are like gone. And then they go off the ropes together, and somehow JD McDonagh grabs Ilya in a body vice with a crossface to boot, not a crippler crossface, a la that guy named Chris Benoit. So he locks it in, and we see Ilya's mouth is busted open. So I think there might be internal bleeding from those the rib cage. Oof, not nasty shit at the end. So he locks it in. Ilya's trying to get out of it, but then he passes out, and then the referee calls for the bell. So JD McDonagh gets the win in this brutal match that went 13 and a half minutes. And I give that 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Then after the match, we see the medics come down. They put Ilya Dragunov on a stretcher. They try to strap him in. He's like almost having an Ultimate Warrior type moment. Remember when Ultimate Warrior got cursed by Papa Shango? They put him on the stretcher. And then they go to the back and he starts puking on. I think he puked on Errol Hebner. He's gonna puke. Puked like 5 times on Errol Hebner, I think. That was sick back in the day. So Ilya's he's like on the stretcher like this, and like I thought like he was gonna spew blood or something like that. But you could tell he had internal injuries. He probably has his ribs are probably shattered. So he's gonna be out for a while with those bruised ribs. But yeah, they put him on the stretcher, they wheel him off as JD McDonagh just like gives us creepy faces. So we'll see what happens with that. I think they're still going with JD McDonagh possibly to beat Bron Breakker for the NXT title. I hope so, but I'd rather be him than maybe like Apollo Crews or something like that. A lot of people don't want JD to win because it'd be really bad for the company. That's storyline-wise, I'm saying, not real life, but, you know. So we'll see what happens with that when we get there. All right, so that ends NXT, and that's it. So I gave NXT a solid 7 out of 10. The beginning match, the women's tag team match was great. and then it fell off a little bit. Then it kind of picked itself up near the end of the show, and the main event between Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough was pretty damn brutal, pretty damn good. So it kind of felt like, you know, Halloween Havoc all over again with the first match. The North American title ladder match was great. Then the rest of the show was bleh. And then the main event with the triple threat match for the NXT World title was great. So kind of like a carbon copy almost. But in any event, 7 out of 10 stars for NXT. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And we're gonna finish up this video, and we're gonna go to bed. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have a late night snack. I need another one, so I'm very hungry right now. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna eat something. The last time I haven't had anything since really like 6 o'clock, but because you know, I had a long day and everything. You know, my mind still wasn't right, and you know, I did those 2 videos earlier, but you know, I had to make laugh. I mean, extremely laugh. That was probably my night, looking at that crap. But now you can't even see it because the bitch put it on private. I was gonna put it in the description box for you guys to see and laugh, but it's not there because he's a bitch, and that's pretty much it. But in any event, watch those 2 videos down below. My rant 1 and rant 2 videos. I'll put them in the description box later, or you just go back a couple of go to my PG Rants channel and just look at the latest videos and go watch it and give it a like, or give it a dislike. I really don't care. And I'll leave a comment or whatever you want. And that's pretty much it for that. So I'm gonna do that and get ready for later tomorrow. Because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. A lot. Grocery shopping. I got so much shit to do in very little time. And we move on. And also I got my AEW review to do tomorrow because AEW Dynamite on tomorrow night. So I'll be back tomorrow night on this very channel with your AEW review. And we'll see what happens with that. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Ozzy and Sharon. Yeah, you're not retarded. We were always for rally, but it is what it is. Almost 9 o'clock in the morning there in the UK. So top of the morning to you, love. We're gonna go play Wimbledon. We're playing tennis with the Queen. Well, not the Queen, the King, the Duchess. Have tea and crumpets with the Queen and mashing bagel. Oh, I'll get that. All right. Okay, let's finish up this shindig. Talking of Japanese women, Carl Anderson is married to a Japanese woman. Apparently, she's good looking. Yes, she is. She is very good looking. Oh, nowadays, back then when he was talking about her, I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then I looked her up. She is very attractive. You picked a winner there, Carl Anderson. And he's got kids with her too. I think he has 2 kids, 2 or 3 kids. You picked the winner. You picked the winner. Me love you long time, there, Carl Anderson. You love me long time. Pretty much. Pretty much. You son of a bitch. Not for me, sorry. I prefer blondes like Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Avril Lavigne. Nice. Yeah, Alexa Bliss is hot. But she's with a douchebag like Ryan Cabrera. I mean, she used to be with Buddy Murphy. Or Buddy Matthews. She did. I think she did a porn tape with that guy too back in the day with everyone in wrestling. You know, she did that shit back in the day. But she's still a cutie patootie. I wish she would just change her gimmick around, but I don't like this like new semi-evil, semi-good goddess. Which is basically going nowhere. Her gimmick is going nowhere. But at least she was in the main event. Oh, she should have been in the main event. Shut up, GD. Fucking prick. She deserved that main event with Io. She did. Or was it her? I think it was her and yeah, it was her and Io. And Io beat the fuck out of her. That's what Io does. Beats the fucking shit out of people. Japanese bitch. Pretty much. Yeah, don't mess with Io. She'll fucking kick your ass. But Liv Morgan's pretty. She's nice and everything. As far as Avril Lavigne goes, she was hot back in the day. She's still kind of hot now, but not as hot she was back in the day. Skater, the skater girl days. She was a skater girl. See you later, girl. I'll be backstage after the show. Good stuff. Good stuff. She's still good. She's still good looking. I just don't understand the choice of men. But, I mean, I thought her and the lead singer of Sum 41 were going to get married and, have beautiful kids and stuff. But I think he treated her like shit, or it just didn't work out. Then she gets with Chad Kroeger, not Kruger, Kroeger of Nickelback. They went out for a few years, and they got married. I thought they were going to have kids. That would have been weird because Chad Kroeger's like my age, and she was in her late 20s, or now she's in her early 30s, I think. That's like basically her dad. But they went out for a while, and then I don't know what happened with that relationship. Maybe she's like, I fucking hate Nickelback. I don't know. I don't know how that ended, but now she's on. I guess she's still on the market, or she's dating someone now. I don't know. But if she is dating somebody, lucky you. Should have been me. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, move on. But yeah, she's a good-looking lady, too. Good singer, too. Name one Brazilian wrestler, AEW female. Do you know who it is? Do you have to put me on the spot? Come on now. God damn it. I was going to say Thunder Rosa, but she's not Brazilian. She's Mexican. There's so many women. I have no clue. That's a good question, though. That's a really good question. I'll probably, if you told me in the comments, maybe I'll know. But yeah, let me know in the comments, or if you're still watching. But if not, then let me know next video. But yeah, one Brazilian AEW female Brazilian wrestler. You got me. I don't know. Anyway, you can't take 5 Blue Chew. You have will be for a week. You're funny, Pete. Well, thank you. Some people might need to. I don't know. It might not work the first time. It's supposed to make you. It's basically the new version of Viagra, but it helps you get hard and everything, and it helps you perform. Because some people have that besides erect ED or erectile dysfunction, which is basically what Viagra is for. But it's also used, and there's other things like him and different things like gummies and stuff like that make you hard and make you come like a geyser and shit like that. Because people, come too fast. I don't have that problem, but even though if the missus thinks that, but fuck you. But I have no problem getting. I don't be saying this sexually, but I don't have no problem getting it up, and no problem getting it up and everything. And I have no problem pleasing a woman. She loves it for almost 15 years. She loves that big Italian stick. It's like, leave that pipe down, man. Because, as we all know, Italians are really good lovers. And we do it better than you. It's true. It's true. There's even a shirt that says that, too. If you watch a Madonna Pop It Don't Preach video from what year was that? 86, 88? I think it was 86 or 88. She wears a shirt that says Italians do it better. And she's Italian. She should know. Back in her when she was, really hot Madonna. Now she's like, Madonna. She's still hot, but, she's like 70 years old Madonna. I get that. No, I'm just kidding. Right, you never know. She's crazy enough to do all these guys. She's been married to, like, guys that are, like, 20-something years old. That's what you call a cougar. Rose is one, too. But I digress. But yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, Blue Chew. But yeah, it's really, it's Viagra, but it helps out with people that come too fast and they have performance issues. So basically, you chew one, you can last for hours and shit like that. It's like the fountain of youth, basically, for people that have really small dicks. And they just come in 5 seconds. It's not my problem. I don't have that problem. I don't. You can think that, but when's the last time you had sex? Probably never, or months ago. I had it last night. Yeah, sure you did. Not yourself doesn't count, okay? But I digress. Wrestling Cat. Wrestling Cat's doing good. She's sleeping. Wrestling Cat sleepy on her little thing. And we'll move on. Alright. Let's finish this up. Was NXT good tonight or no? It was pretty good. Pretty good, like I said. That was bad by Brady. He had an awful game. He gave up, I think Baker Mayfield wasn't even playing, but you're happy you got you said McSheffrey, what's his name, for the Panthers, what a trade. Yeah, that was a very good trade for the Niners. Very good. We got Christian McCaffrey, probably a pretty damn good running back, and he had a pretty decent game on Sunday. He almost went for a touchdown. He broke through in like 30 yards, I think it was, 20, 30 yards. He's going to be a house for the Niners. They got rid of their other running back to I think it was today. What was his name? Terrence Coleman. He gone. Got rid of him to make room for McCaffrey. So it's like a roster move. So I got rid of him. Sucks to be you, dude. Hope you land on a good squad like the Jets, because they don't have a real good running game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But McCaffrey is going to be a name you're going to love in San Francisco, and I really love this guy. I loved him on Carolina. Now I'm going to really love him in San Fran. I just hope that offensive line gives him some holes to run. He just goes zoom. But he wears number 23. 23 on your scorecard, 23 in your heart. But I think he's going to have a bigger game this week against the Rams. He owns the Rams. Like Jimmy Garoppolo does, but, because I think that defense, even with, the guys that they have on the defense, I think the Niners are going to run roughshod on their defense. But then again, you still got Jared Goff on the team. You got that fucking idiot Cooper Kupp. You still got OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. They still got a pretty damn good defense. The offensive line is a little bit mid. But so is the Niners. Their offensive line is garbage. Garbage. McGlinchey's a fucking garbage fucking... He used to be good, now he's like garbage because he's getting older. And then Trent Williams always fucking gets fucking penalties. I mean, there was just penalties galore. Bosa, 2 straight fucking nukers on penalties. I'm like, really? Bosa, what the fuck, dude? I mean, the defense just like had a fucking collapse that game. 40, what was it? What did they win? 44 points? Oh. Not a good year for the Niners defense, who has been notoriously good over the last few years. This year, they just are like, ugh. The secondary, not so great. I mean, Hufanga came back from his concussion. He got hurt. He didn't get hurt. I mean, he had a tackle, and then he got up really slow. So I'm like, oh no, we're getting another Tua, fucking the guy from Miami thing. That didn't sit well with the Dolphins fans. All right, yeah. They're still gonna pay. They're gonna pay dearly for that shit. But yeah, just not a good week for the Niners. Hopefully this week will be better, but we'll have to see what happens with that. Russell Wilson is doing crap at the Broncos, isn't he? Yeah, he got hurt actually in that Jet game. I think I forgot, it was his leg or his hand, but he didn't play the rest of the game. They brought their backup. I think his name was Ripken. He almost won the game for the Broncos. They were at the doorstep, and I was like, oh no, the Jets are gonna really choke this game. No, not the Jet game. I saw the Giant game. Freaking Trevor Lawrence brought him down to the freaking 1 yard line. He threw it into the end zone. The guy caught it. I was like, oh, the Giants are really gonna lose this game and really cost me so fucking money. But, thankfully the Giants stopped them at the 1. And the Giants win, and I'm happy. Well, I was happy. I don't like the Giants at all, but I used to back in the day because, not my dad, but my dad is a major freaking Giants fan. He loves that team. But yeah, so I would have been pissed because I picked the Giants, and every time I pick the Giants, they lose, and when they lose, they win. So at least for this week, I went with the Giants, and I'm probably gonna win. I doubt that. Maybe because the Giants play in Seattle this week. That's gonna be a little bit tough. So that 4-game winning streak the Giants have will probably be bye-bye. Well, we know. I'm actually picking the Giants this week because it's a division, not a division game, but it's a game that in the Niners division, and the Seahawks are in first place by a game. So I'm hoping the Giants can do the Niners are solid, and it's a big division game with the Niners and the Rams. The Niners are 2-0 in the division. They win this game. I mean, they're done with the Rams. They got one more with Seattle. They got two more, and they got two with Arizona near the end of the season. So they could go 3-3 in the division, but I'm hoping they win all the division games. So if it comes down to a tie, and the Niners win the division by division record. But I'm hoping they start coming back and waking the fuck up. Because this is the game before the bye week, and you want to go in the bye week strong. So when you come out of the bye week and they play, I believe, who do they play after the? I don't even know who they play after the bye, but they have to come out strong after the bye. They really do, because most of the next few games are in the West Coast. They only have one game away from the West Coast. So they're gonna be basically at home for the rest of the season. So there you go. They got that Mexico City game on, I believe it's on Monday night in Arizona. I think Arizona's the home team. And they got another one in Arizona. They gotta go to Vegas, which is not really that far, on New Year's Day. It's a New Year's Day game. I thought it was a New Year's night game. That might be flexed to Sunday Night Football. I hope, but I doubt that. But we'll see what happens with that. But gotta win this week. Really have to win this week to go to 4-4 before the bye. Because 3-5, coming back out of the bye with about 7-8 games left, you gotta win at least 6 of them to get a playoff spot. Because that's gonna be very hard to get one of those 3 wildcard spots. I think the Niners can still get in if they wake up. That's it. Let me move on. All right. Let's see. How many more do we got here? 1, 2, 5 more, and we're done. All right, we're gonna get done. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. God damn it! But glad you're all up with me. Well, most of you are. But if you are and you got work tomorrow, get the fucking work. Or go to sleep, assholes. Oh, I gotta work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But you should get some sleep, man. You don't want to stay up till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you gotta get up, you gotta shower, you gotta get dressed. Or if you actually do shower, I do, but I shower all the time, and it still look good. But you gotta get up, you gotta get dressed, have your breakfast, shower, get ready to go to work, and then you go to work for about 6 to 8 hours. And then while you're at work, you're watching me, or watching somebody else, or making some fucking videos at work. You get in trouble for that shit. You shouldn't be doing that shit. Focus on your job, work, and then instead of work and focusing on YouTube, do it on your fucking break, or do it when you get home. Really, that's what I would do. But I do that. I don't go. I'm on fucking YouTube on my fucking doing the day, my job. Unless it's on my lunch break. So. Or if I have really when I have the day off, but tomorrow I have the day off, but I'm not gonna be on YouTube all day. I got things to do during the afternoon. I got places to go and people to do. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we got all that. Let me move on. We're talking about the gorgeous Shotzi was on NXT tonight with her cool green hair going on. I seen Shotzi when she was in the Indies. I wanted to take a picture with her. She was at I forgot what promotion. I forgot what. There was Evolve. There was Evolve actually. I wanted to take a picture with her and Indy Hall. Well, who was in Evolve back in the day. I wanted to take a picture with them, but they left. Like shit. I think this was around the time she went to TNA. But they did shit with her in TNA. That was bad. But I digress. Anyway, that sounds good. That sounds good match. Question. I'm sorry. Is her finisher unbanned? The kid little split splash Vince banned it months ago. Oh, I didn't even know he did. But I guess not. It's not banned anymore because he's still using it. I even know why it was even banned. Maybe it's banned because, God forbid she splits her pants. You get full frontal nudity. Well, not full frontal. You get, she'll show her hoo-ha. Unless if she's wearing underwear. Maybe she's not. Who knows? I still don't understand why it was even banned in the first place. Well, she still has it. Has Kathy Kelly been on NXT yet? Interviews Pete. She's good. I remember her from years ago in NXT. No, now she's on Monday Night Raw. With Byron Saxton. And I think Sarah Schreiber as well is doing Raw too. So we got a 3-person interview team. Which I think is ridiculous. Why do you have 3 interviewers on the same goddamn show? I mean, on SmackDown, you got Kayla Braxton and Aaron Moore on. I mean, 2. It's fine, too. I'd rather just have 1 person doing all the interviews. But then again, you got so many wrestlers to interview. You can't just have Kayla Braxton or even Renee Young in every goddamn segment, like on Dynamite or something like that. That's why they have Alex Marvez doing Dynamite, and you have Lexi doing just Rampage, which is a 1-hour show. So sometimes you see Alex Marvez on Rampage, but it's very rare. I don't even know who does interviews on Elevation and Dark. I think it's Lexi. I think, but yeah, Kathy Kelly is back. I'm happy for that. And now she's on Monday Night Raw, where she belongs. Good stuff. Okay. Madonna, nice. She's about 60, I think. No, she's close to 70, dude. She's close to 70. Still looks good. All right, final comment. Almost final comment. Yeah, you came back. Ty Conti. Oh, damn. How can I forget Ty Conti? Fuck me. No, don't. I mean, well, if you're a lady, yes. But, guy, get the fuck out of here. Don't swing that way. Don't swing that way. Go on Grindr and go find some guys to fuck. I don't swing that way. I'm not on Grindr. I don't even care for that fucking garbage site that we all know who was on that. And he probably is still on there. Because he's a fucking faggot. But that's what you are, dude. Because you'll never get real pussy. I talked to 2 girls once. I'm talking to a couple of women. Yeah. I bet you are. You gonna stalk them too? And how old are they? Are they of age? It is what it is. You're a pedophile too, dude. Not me. I'm not. You really are. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, Ty Conti is the Brazilian AEW wrestler. I completely had a brain fart. I had a senior moment. But it is what it is. Yeah, earlier today, it's foggy outside. I don't know if it rained earlier, but it's foggy as fuck outside. 64 degrees right now, still, at 4 o'clock in the morning. Jeez. I don't even imagine what the temperature's going to be tomorrow. Probably 70, maybe? Supposed to get hot and then cool down this weekend, really, because it's going to get actually to late fall, almost, not even close to early winter weather yet, but we're about a month away from that. Ugh. I don't want to even think about the winter. We're supposed to get, in the Northeast, we're supposed to get a pretty normal, a little bit warm winter. Not many snowstorms, thank the Lord. But you never know, there may be one just passing through like a nor'easter or a bomb cyclone. But if that's going to happen in February. Not now, like December or by my birthday or anything like that. I would rather have my birthday be like 70-degree weather like it was a few years ago. I remember that. I mean, I heard the weatherman's like Christmas Eve is going to be 85 degrees and sunny. I'm like, what? What, are we living in Florida? Or in LA? Or even in Vegas or Arizona? Like 85 on Christmas? Are you serious? Like, seriously? I would love to have that again, but we have to see what happens during the winter. I think winter officially starts December 20th. I think on your birthday there, Will Rally. or this 20, I think between the 20th and the 22nd. So right before my birthday, winter starts. But are we gonna have a white Christmas? I hope not. But like I said, I hope we get winter in like late January going into February, and then it just ends. We don't get shit this winter. I don't want to shovel 20 fucking inches of snow. My back is already fucked up. That's why I'm going to fucking physical therapy to try to get in shape. So when I have to shovel 20 inches of snow, my back won't give out midway. And she can't do it. She's old. It's what it is. All right, couple more and we're done. Tony Baloney, Schiavone, does AEW Dark interviews. Oh yeah, Tony. I can't forget Tony. The legendary Tony Baloney, Schiavone. My interviewer from way back in the XWF. Guy's a legend. He is the man. He needs to get away from Britt Baker. So, just saying. Quick question. Thoughts on Canada getting a pay-per-view? Elimination Chamber. First time. Oh, wow. Breaking news. I didn't even know this. I didn't even hear this. This just came out? Or was this earlier in the day? I don't know, because I didn't look at Ringside News today. I'm sorry. I usually do. But I guess this is breaking news to me and breaking news to anybody else who's watching or on the replay. Canada is getting their first pay-per-view since 2009. Wow. It's going to be Elimination Chamber February the 18th. I believe that's a Saturday. So Saturday, February the 18th is the 2023 version of the Elimination Chamber in Canada. What part of Canada? Is it going to be Montreal? No, I didn't see the news. I'm sorry. I didn't even know it was brought up. But yeah, this story came out Monday. So there you go. So that's news to me. So breaking news to you. So it came out 2 days ago. But yeah, once again, February 18th, 2023, the second pay-per-view of the year for the WWE after Royal Rumble on January the 28th. So a couple, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, right after the Super Bowl, we got the Elimination Chamber in Canada for the first time since 2019. So 13 years later, Canada, you finally get a pay-per-view. There you go. It's in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. That better be headlined by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, because they live right around that area. Sami is billed from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and Kevin Owens is from Maryville, Quebec, Canada. So it's right in the same province, but like different parts of the cities. But I would love to have Kevin Owens and maybe Sami Zayn. Well, no, it's not going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going at it. That'd be really nice for that. But I would like to maybe see. How about this? If this whole Sami Zayn thing keeps going, and then he finally gets, maybe at the Royal Rumble, the Usos and Roman turn on him and shit, or he turns on them. Then you have Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. You know the fans are going to love him, and Kevin Owens too. But is Kevin Owens going to be on that card? I would put him in the Elimination Chamber, definitely. I don't know who else could be in that. Maybe, I would think they could put Bray Wyatt in that. Maybe Cody Rhodes too, but that's if Cody doesn't win the Royal Rumble. I think Cody's going to win the Rumble. He's going to come back at the Rumble, win the Rumble, maybe face Roman at WrestleMania, beat Roman, end his over 2 year reign, almost 900 some odd days as champ, maybe getting close to 1,000. He's going to end that, and the Roman Empire is going to be over. The Usos' reign is going to end. The Bloodline storyline is going to end. So, you got to live with it, and it's going to be a sad day when Roman loses those titles, and the Usos tag titles, probably to Sami and Kevin. That would be a good match, too. Also, the Usos defending the unified titles against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in their home country. And they win the belts in their home country. That could be something. We'll see. but we'll move on. So once again, Elimination Chamber, February the 18th in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Okay, you didn't watch my YouTube video, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't watch it. I apologize, dude. I really apologize. I was so messed up the last couple of days, with this whole fucking bullshit with everybody. So I couldn't have time to watch a lot of videos on Monday and Sunday. Well, basically Monday and today. But I'll get back to watching you. I chatted about it on there. Home of KO and Sami Zayn. Bet they get massive pops. Yeah, they're gonna get huge pops. Jello pudding pops. No, they're gonna get massively queued in Montreal. KO always great reception in France. He always talks French, or he's French Canadian. Voulez-vous avec moi chez soi? Je m'appelle Kevin Owens. Je m'appelle Pierre. That's me. Yeah. I'm hoping Sami and KO get the tag team belts. I think they will. Who's left? The Viking Raiders coming back? Fuck them. Legado del Fantasma? Maybe. It could be them, or I think it's going to be Sami and Kevin. But we'll see what happens when we get there. Last comment. It's 4:30. I got to get out of here. I was only joking. You don't have to watch my videos. I'm a tiny channel. You have like 130 subscribers. I've only known you for a few months, though. I've only known you for a few months, dude. But you're doing good. Hopefully, by the end of the year, you get about 150, maybe a little over 150 by the end of the year. And I think that's pretty damn good for your channel. But, yeah, I've lost some subs here and there over the last couple of days, But I'm hoping, new people come in and watch my shit. But, don't sub because of my reputation and everything. Get to know me before, don't sub to me, just out of spite, and you don't know me from a hole in the wall. And don't listen to people, that you should watch Peter, he's a pedophile, he's this and that. I'm going to watch him, No. If you want to watch me and watch my epic rants and my reviews and everything, then watch it. If you don't, get the fuck out of here. But, I might lose a lot of subs over the next couple months, but I know I'll get them right back. So I'm going to do everything in my power to get my channels back in order and get my mind and my mental health in check. And that's why I am going to get the help that I need. And that's pretty much it. So, but yeah. So like all the people that want me to get help, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to strive and I'm going to try really, really hard. Because I think not only do I deserve it, but my family, Rosa, and everybody that used to be my friends on YouTube, and even the new friends I've made on YouTube, can see a whole new version of Peter Gilmore coming in to the end of this year and going into next year. I'm going to strive really hard to do that. I'm just going to put the trolls in the rear view mirror. For real now. I've gone back on my word about the trolls, but I just can't anymore with them. I can't. And if they want to do their fucking bullshit videos and their threats and all the other stuff, I personally am not going to care anymore. You want to act like children, then act like children. You want to act like men, then let's do it like men. Okay? If not, shut the fuck up. And go fuck yourselves. And suck my big fat Italian cock, because your mom and your girlfriend love it. Pretty much. That's all I gotta say about that. Grow up, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna deal with this fucking drama anymore. It's giving me really, just making me really sick. Literally and figuratively sick. And I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs and going back and forth with fucking immature assholes with no life and no direction in their lives. And they need fucking ass whoopings. Not from me, but I'm saying from their parents and everything. I need ass kicking too, but never happen, but whatever. But I digress on that. But I'm just gonna strive to be a better person, and I think that's what I need. I need to get my mind right and get healthy, and just focus on my life and focus on my channels and my job, my girlfriend, my family, and the friends I still have left in social media and in real life. And I have a lot of real life friends, and maybe I'm gonna put more focus on on them and not YouTube anymore. But that's it, and I just hope someday all this gets pushed behind us in about 6 to 10, 12 months, 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years, and then hopefully if everything goes well, you never know. I could be friends with Chase again. I could be friends with ITB or Double Z or fan of YouTube. But I know that it's still gonna have lingering hatred. I know I'm not gonna get their trust back. It's gonna take a long time to get all their trust back. But if I do get your guys' trust back, I promise I'm gonna try my best to keep that trust, and I'm not gonna bring you into any bullshit drama that if I get into any more drama in the next year or two. I don't need that shit anymore, and I don't need to hurt any more people. I really don't. I feel really bad hurting all these great people on this website, and my family and the woman, of course, and her family and everything. Just not a good year for me. Not a good few years, long time. Not a good few years with me. So might be the end of the road here for me on YouTube, but I think I have at least one more good run in me. I think I do. I really think I have a nice another good run with me. This might be the last few months, or I'm hoping for at least a year. At least a year, maybe two, on this platform. But all I'm gonna do is just focus on myself, and not this garbage fest of a website that should be fucking taken down already. This website is just the devil right now, like all of social media. But I'm just gonna focus on music and my job and my family and all that other shit. Not get into back and forth with immature assholes with no life, and they still can't get pussy. And they're not going anywhere. Their channels are dead, and they're not going anywhere. They're not getting any traction at all. Mine is. It is, and now it's starting to go down. But I think it's gonna go way up by next year. Hopefully, way up, but we'll see. But I'm just gonna focus on myself, and I'm gonna keep saying I'm sorry to all these people. I know they're not gonna take it right now, and I know it's gonna take a very long time for them to get over it and maybe regain my trust. It depends on it has to. I mean, I have to put this whole thing on my back and get the mental help I need, the medication, and just focus myself on myself. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's gonna be a long journey, and hopefully, the good people like you, we always put Rally, ITB, and the other people that I'm good friends with on this website and off YouTube. They can give me good old pep talk and everything, and keep going. Just focus on the mission. Because I think this is probably one of my biggest missions and really challenges I'm gonna have in my life. And I've had many challenges. I'm always up for a challenge, and this is probably gonna be the one challenge I hope I can overcome. And we'll see what happens. And it's gonna start tomorrow. Later today. I talked to my therapist tomorrow, and hopefully. I don't like the guy personally, but, I have to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I have to, start my journey somehow, and I got to listen to what they say and their advice. If it's not good advice, I have to still take it, and I'm not good with people telling me what to fucking do. I just want to do my own shit. And I think it's time that I start taking the advice I need, especially from these quacks. I mean, these people that get paid to basically hear your bullshit for 45 minutes or to an hour. I mean, you're listening to me for almost 3 hours now, But it's not advice, but, I'm just saying. But I'm hoping I can get the help I need starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna pick up my pills at probably tomorrow or Thursday, probably Thursday, tomorrow or Thursday, because I got other things to do this weekend. I got my dad's birthday coming up on this weekend, and I'm gonna be help. I gotta help my mom because she's not doing so well right now. That's the other thing that's really affecting me. And I'm not putting that to blame with this shit, but I should put more focus on my mom and my dad because they're not in good health right at the moment, and it's kind of affecting me mentally and physically. So, but I'm saying I'm not putting that. Like I said, I'm not putting that towards this whole situation that's going on right now. But I'm just not in a good frame of mind, and yeah. So I'm not gonna focus so much on YouTube anymore. I'm gonna focus on my videos, but I'm not gonna focus on petty garbage bullshit with a bunch of assholes with no lives and they're dead channels. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So the focus would be mission begins tomorrow. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I mean, if you guys give me 6 months to at least a year to fix myself, and I said it's not gonna be easy. I might slip off here and there, And if I slip off, I hope some of my real friends say, "Hey, you're slipping off. Get back to the mission and everything." I know these trolls are gonna try to instigate, say, gotta do that. No, I don't need it anymore. I really don't. I need to be fucking left alone. But these people are so fucking obsessed with me and stalking me and my family and my friends that they don't need that shit. Just leave me the fuck alone. And if you can't, then you really need to go to jail or get your fucking ass beat. Not by me, just by somebody else. I'm not gonna get involved. I don't want to even deal with that anymore. I'm not gonna get into that shit anymore. But if you got something to say to me, then say it. That's all I gotta say about that. Say it, and don't bring my friends and family into it. Say it on a video. I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna respond to it. I don't need to respond to it. You're fucking bullshit. Same fucking bullshit every fucking video. Crap. Oh, he's mentally delusional. He's this and that. I don't have time for that anymore. You're delusional. You're fucked up too, because you stalk fucking 16-year-old girls back in, and you just stalk, period. You're just fucking idiots. Get a life. Focus on something else on your fucking dead channels, because you have to use my name for clout. You're welcome, by the way. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna focus on my life. I'm gonna hopefully try to get a good night's sleep, because I haven't had a good night's sleep in a while. Because I've been up till like 7 o'clock in the morning, just like dealing with this fucking shit, because my mind is all fucked up, and I got to think about my parents. I got to think about Rosa and everything, and other members of my extended family, and some friends that are even not doing well, good health wise and mentally too. I got to worry about that. So it's just a lot of shit in my mind that I got to try to put away and just focus on myself. So, but it is what it is. Eventually, my mom and dad are going to get better. My mom's starting to get a little bit better, which is great. I don't want to go into it, but my dad's a little bit sick too, and not walking correct, great, but he's getting there. But I gotta focus on them getting better, and I gotta, help out my mom this weekend for some things. So I'm gonna do that. So this weekend, I'm just gonna be focused on that. I know there's really nothing this weekend on wrestling wise, but so I think this weekend will be a nice little break for me, and just to get my mind in order some more. Be with the people I love, my mom and dad, and Rosa, of course, too, and I know Halloween's coming up. I hope you have a great Halloween, guys. And I'm not looking forward to it because I have to deal with those fucking kids. But I'm not giving away any candy. I'm not even going to be around for Halloween. So I don't want to be bothered for Halloween. I'm probably just going to work, and then after work, I'm going to sleep. I don't even, let Rosa handle the fucking kids. But I might go to a Halloween party this weekend with either by myself or with a couple good close personal friends. Maybe sing some karaoke. Maybe just hang out at the bar and not get drunk, but just have fun with the people that I care about, and that's all I gotta say about that. And yeah, that'll be it. And then I'll be maybe back Monday. Maybe. Well, depends when I'm gonna what happens during the weekend in the world of wrestling and sports and everything like that. But I may just take the weekend off for wrestling. For videos or vlogs or anything like that. And we'll see what happens. It is big wrestling news this weekend. If I'm available, I'll do it. If not, I'll probably do it when I come back from my errands or whatever I'm gonna do. Or just wait till the next day. But we'll see what happens when we get there. All right, let's get out of here. It's 4:38 in the morning. I'm going to bed. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Thank you to Real Rally for, as always, coming in and staying up late with me. You don't have to. I mean, it's 9:30 in the morning there. So hope you have a great Wednesday to you. If you're working or whatever you're going to do there in jolly old England. And, yeah, says, I'll let you go, 4:30, sorry, bro, well, late, cool stream as always, thanks, Pete. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for coming on, as always. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for my AEW review, and then we'll go from there. Like I said, I may do that Aftermath video probably, maybe tomorrow if I feel good enough, but I'm probably going to be too tired to do it. So I'm just going to take most of Wednesday off after I get done with my errands and shit. And probably take a nap and then go get ready for Dynamite. And then I'm going to have my sensible dinner and then maybe take a quickie nap and then come right back to do my video on this very channel. And then that'll be it. And then maybe probably Thursday evening, Thursday night sometime, maybe between 6, maybe up to like 10, 11 o'clock. I don't know when. Probably in that window. I'm going to do the next edition of The Shadows Lair, episode 39, which is basically going to be about just kind of finishing up this whole week, few days of this garbage, and that'll be it. And then we'll talk some wrestling news, probably a little World Series preview, and talk about week 8 in the NFL in the league where they play for pay. And just some random shit. Just an open smorgasbord of stuff. And we'll see what happens with all that. But for now, thank you all for watching. Once again, 7 out of 10 stars for NXT. It was pretty damn good tonight. And we'll see what happens tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite from wherever it's going to be tomorrow night. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cookout. And if you're not down with that, then I'm sorry, but I don't even think I'm gonna say my my usual outro anymore. That if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. So I'm just gonna pay a little tribute to Kenny Omega and say thank you all for watching. Rock on and rock on with your cock out, and I will bid you adieu and goodbye and. And good night or good morning to you. And that's pretty much it. Goodbye and good night, good morning. I'll see you guys next time. And good like the good old Gilmore Carter, you'll never see it coming, guys. Goodbye, bang. And that's all I gotta say about that. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you again next time. Peace out, guys. I'm out.